2, boom.
Good evening.
And good evening, everybody. How is ya?
Guess what? We're early.
But a lot of you that keep saying we're late. I'm early for once. It does make a nice change, though, to be fair.
Where's Mr. Watt?
Where's Mr. Watt? Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Hi,
boom,
Kaylee.
hello, Kaylee.
Hi,
Hello,
Sean.
Sean. Hey, Daniel. How you
Mr.
doing,
Fletcher?
guys? Right. Before I go any further, I have to make sure to send invites to a few special people tonight.
Pete, we're early. We're early, Pete. Yes, Michael, we're early.
So that is
To be
Stephen
fair,
Ellison sent.
if it was down to my timekeeping, we'd always be early. But we are on Jamie Mean time.
Hey, look, I've done well tonight, mate. I've done pretty well.
Good evening, Podfather. Hello, Wayne. How you all doing?
Mr. Baxter. I was just about to tag Mr. Baxter, actually, or send him an invite, but happy days. Sean's here, isn't he? So I got a message. Sean.
Hello, Mr. Booth. Good evening, Peter Jones. How are you, sir?
Hey, Peter. How you doing, mate? Good.
Hi, Helen.
And Denton is the last person I have to send an invite to. So that is that. Job is a good one. Sorted.
Thank you, Michael.
Office. Fucking office. Don't bloody give me an ego, mate.
What?
Stuart the dog. Ashley there. Ash Woodcock. Office looking good now, Stuart.
I haven't seen his comment.
It's on there. It's on Facebook.
No. Oh, just come up. Thank you, Ash.
Hi, Fluffy. Yeah, here we go.
Puppy stew.
I'm not going to miss Connect 4 champion in action. Yes.
And there is the evil genius herself.
I'm proper thinking, Stuart, we need to have a clean out of some of our members. I think Ashley might be on the hit list. I'm just going to move my camera.
Don't think you are, Michael.
What's that?
On the Elvis.
Who's that asking?
Michael Fletcher.
Mr. Fletcher, you got the list, dude.
Yeah, I have. That's a good point.
So
Hi, Amanda.
No, mate. This is our big monthly Elvis, mate. For the from all our reviews this week, month even. Who is that? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up?
He did win. Amanda Newton. No.
Yeah, it is. It is Amanda Newton.
Michael, you did win a duck race where you've got that 600 ml of juice, I believe, in it.
Yeah, that was a separate event for the charity night.
That's right.
Amanda, if you could, dear, there's a little link in the description. If you could click that just so it brings up your name on Facebook. And there he is. Dave Watt has finally fucking noticed. We're early.
Hi, Ash. How you doing?
Which Ash is that? Oh, Ashley Lumpson. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Murray. Mr. Watt, we were on about 4 minutes early.
Yeah. You'll be proud, Dave.
What are you doing?
Taking the stand off the bottom of the webcam. Popping it there. That's better. Much better. It was too far away. Lisa Harrison's in. Hello. So, guys, tonight's the night. It is the big one. I have tagged or invited everybody that's on there, but we have our Elvis Accumulator wheel. We have the names all there in order that they won. So we have got.
You want me to read them out?
Yes, please. Amanda Newton. If you come out the live, before you click on the video to watch the live, there's a little link there that says I'm using StreamYard, blah blah blah. Click on that, and it gives you just brings your name up. So instead of you coming up as Facebook user, you would come up as like that, so we can see who you are. That's awesome. So yeah, mate, if you could give it a run through.
On the wheel, or the Elvis Accumulator, in the order you got onto the wheel, are Stephen Ellison, Ashley Lumsden, Stephen Murray, Daniel Illingworth, Louise Candigo Cole, Sean Hanna, Ian Baxter, Tom Harris, Chrissy Hall, Sean Hanna, Dan Gooch, Stephen Denton, Helen Illingworth. So that is the 14 people throughout the live. We will knock a few off the wheel every so often.
That is the order that they were won. So if you're wondering why Sean Hanna got 2 back-to-back, he won the second race on one night, and then the next week won the first race.
And when at the moment, you're welcome to tag people, invite people. Once we spin that wheel for the first time, there will be no tagging. Yes, it did, Amanda.
Awesome job. Awesome. So yeah, tag away until what should we say? 20 past, we do our first couple of spins.
Yeah.
Sorted. That's 15 minutes, guys. If you know these people, tag away. I've sent them invites myself, so.
The rules will be when we first spin that wheel at 20 past 10, there will be no more tagging of anyone on that wheel. The last person on that wheel at the end of the live has to be here to claim. You will have 1 minute 30 to claim. If you are not here to claim, we will redo the wheel with the names on, and it'll be the first person it lands on.
Cool. Amanda, sorry you can't get in on this one. To get onto this monthly Elvis wheel, you've got to be watching our reviews. We do duck races there to earn your place on the wheel. So yeah, we got another review coming up Monday night, so that'll be 2 places for the start of next month's box, and we are going to be looking at the ice stick.
And yeah, guys, one of those people on that wheel will be getting 1,700 ml plus of juice and a mug.
Gonna be a big one. We are still waiting on Jana Juice, but they have been in contact. They will be sending me over the 6 short fills for that. So rest assured, it will all be there for when it's sent.
So also, whilst we're doing our normal late night live, and obviously the Elvis Accumulator, for someone to win all that juice, there is a little event happening as well of Mr. Owen Wilson from King of Vape taking on Mr. Peter Jones from Wholesale Vape at Connect 4. We're hoping to have those two on at about 10:30. So it should be a good laugh.
See. Hopefully Owen doesn't chicken out. I know he's scared. He has spoke to me earlier. He is bricking it going up against Peter Jones. To be honest, who the hell wouldn't be?
So, also, I had a nice bit of vape mail today.
Yes, you did.
I did. Nice unhinged t-shirt.
Get on, Sue. Show it off, mate, you bastard. Where's mine?
It's downstairs, mate.
Yeah, I really thought I was getting a more sent to mine. Kaylee, dear, could you also as well click the link? Because you're coming up as... I just saw the replay of that on my phone and it looks like you're shaking your tits. That is awful. I should bring me back on, really, shouldn't I? There we go.
Oh, Mr. Wilson's here.
Mr. Wilson is here. Peter Jones, you're coming up as a Facebook user as well for some reason, but we'll let you off.
Mick, Fluffy's not in uniform because it's at my house.
They both got posted to Stuart, so I thought I had them being posted to me. And I was going to tease Stuart with them.
Backfired, didn't it?
Completely backfired. So just to make sure I am semi-uniformed up. How's that? We are looking at getting these on sale soon. We are just looking at the price points, what we can do, what we can get them delivered at. They are embroidered as well, so they're proper nice. Proper nice.
Yeah, they're really nice. It's not iron on, it's proper embroidery.
And they do all sizes and possibly hoodies. We'll have a look. We'll have to see how the group goes over the next few months, but we're definitely.
So I did mention it earlier on King of Vape live this afternoon. You know, I mean, we all know how hard Owen works. Mr. Wilson works hard. No two ways about it. But I did get sent a picture of Owen having a little bit of downtime.
Ooh.
So it's a rare picture of Owen actually relaxing.
Well, after the way that we've been abused the last couple of days, mate, I think it's only fair that we show off.
I tell you what I'm going to do. I am about to message that picture to you.
Yeah.
So you can put it on the screen for everyone to see that Owen does manage to relax.
God. Is this like, you know, pay-per-view kind of level, or is it safe to show?
No, it's safe to show.
That's fine. I just know what Owen gets up to in his spare time sometimes.
You should have it.
I have it.
And it's nice to see that he takes time to put his feet up and chill out.
Absolutely. Because he needs it, bless him.
Yeah, he does.
Wow. I honestly don't. You will do now.
Owen, you just It's nothing. It's just you chilling out. There he is. Just chilled out in the armchair.
Bowie Bear.
Can you not make it bigger?
No, I can't zoom in on that. But don't worry, I will get it bigger later. The picture, that is. Hi, Katie. If you could click on the link, that'd be diamond, just so we can see your name. That'd be brilliant. So yeah, that is a rather disturbing picture.
So he does chill out in his armchair with his feet up.
Yeah. Dude, everybody appreciates it, man. Look, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Was that the work of a certain Miss Emberson again?
It was.
Oh, it was.
Just like the picture she's just posted in Unhinged of me and you.
But I did just see a comment of oh, Paul, dude, can you do us a favor, mate? Can you also click the link? I know you got the new account, so it's not showing up your name. But I see Paul had a bloody good little win today on wholesale. Yeah, Katie, there's a little link in the, because you just come up as Facebook user, little link on the description of the live. You click that and it'll bring your name up. That'd be diamond.
Hi, Cara.
Oh, so it was commissioned then. It was requested. Mind you, it's not as bad as my so-called frenemy today, is it? She was up till 3 o'clock this morning painting a flag with the fluffy unicorn on. Then posted a video of me being hunted. And Kelly, yeah, you should be scared because you got a parcel coming from Owen, haven't you?
Yeah, I wonder what the delivery driver's going to read on that parcel.
Ooh. Mr. Wilson, you want a war, mate? You've got a war. We will bring you down, Owen. Did that sound convincing?
No, not really.
Not really. Not at all. Oh, she has. Yes, she has. Or is that yes, she had?
I just think the delivery driver might be reading something a bit different on that one.
So, guys, there is 4 more minutes before we start drawing our, what's it called, Stuart?
Elvis Accumulator.
What's the full official title?
For tonight only, it is the King Elvis Bowler Vape Your Cards Right Late Night Live and Dangerous Super Wheel.
3 minutes left. Stuart, if you want to read those names out again, guys, if you could tag these people, like I said, I've sent them invites, so
obviously if any of them join during, that's fine, as long as they weren't tagged.
No more tagging after 20 past, please, guys.
So it is Stephen Ellison, Ashley Lumsden, Stephen Murray, Daniel Illingworth, Louise Candigo Cole, Sean Hanna, Ian Baxter, Tom Harris, Chrissy Hoare, Sean Hanna, Dan Gooch, Stephen Denton, Helen Illingworth. And then for Geordie Butter.
Hey, Butter.
How are you doing, Scott?
No, mate. The game is scheduled for 1:30 start, mate. We do have Owen in the room. We do have Peter Jones in here watching as well. They will get the links sent out shortly.
I think 20 past, we knock 4 people off the wheel at 20 past and then send the links so that Owen's got 5 minutes to give us grief before he starts playing Connect 4.
Yeah. He's not going to... I really can't wait to see Peter wipe the floor. 1 minute left. So, statistically, Sean Hanna got a bloody good chance, hasn't
he? He's got his name on there 3 times. And this will be the same next month, guys. Every Monday night when we do a review, what we would normally give away on the review will be put into a box, and we'll have 2 duck races. The 2 winners will go onto that wheel to be drawn on the last Saturday night live at the end of the month.
So, guys, it is that time. I'm not answering the door to Hermes lady ever. Oh, you get a lady, do you? Send her my way.
You've just given him even more ammo now. He knows it's a woman delivering it.
Yeah. Wow. And that's right, Kelly. No, he didn't. He could have put your name down.
Like Daniel Illingworth.
Yeah.
He kindly gave his second space up to his wife.
Kept the third one though, but still. Right, guys, 20 past. Should we get 4 names off this wheel?
So no tagging now, guys.
That's it. Everybody's had more than 20 minutes because we were early. Just want to make sure I have got the remover option ticked, because I look like a right twat if I didn't. Yes, I have. Sorted. Right then.
Here we go.
First name to come off our first accumulator. Please don't be Ashley. Please don't be Ashley.
Yeah, she's going to leave if it is.
So, Louise Cole, you are the first victim of the accumulator.
Sorry, Louise.
Our next victim is Helen Illingworth. Bless you. Sorry, dear.
Blame Daniel. He give you that spot.
Yeah, if you give the other one, you'd still be on it. Third victim is Dan Gooch. And our fourth victim...
I don't know what he's talking about, third one, Daniel. You only had 2. Sean had 3.
That's what I meant. No, I said our third victim.
No, at the beginning.
Oh, did I?
I said he kindly gave his second space to his wife, and you said that he kept the third.
Oh, I thought I said first. Last spin. And it is...
We've upset Owen even more now.
Why is that?
Who the fuck picked Rangers colours on that wheel? Ian Baxter.
Mr. Baxter, mate, I am so sorry.
That's the first 4 gone.
That's why I didn't want that spot. You've played it well, mate. You have played it well.
Can we replace Owen for someone else? Because he's gonna go fucking mental when we send him that link.
Rangers colours, is it? That was completely coincidental.
Although I don't like to admit it, Owen, I'm with you, because it's also Exeter colours.
Right, I've got to get a link, haven't I, and send it to Mr. Peter Jones. and Mr. Wilson. So, guys, whilst I'm sending out the links, I want to know what you lovely people are vaping on.
I am on Soda King, apple and raspberry in my boost.
Nice.
And KOV, Daily Planet in my
I've been on the Pink Princess in my POSX and on the Soda King on Ice Cherry Soda in my Hatchet mod today.
I am looking forward to trying that new hero range.
Yes. The first one I've had out of it, Pink Princess, blinder, mate. Absolute blinder. So I do believe
Wayne's on the Ice Dip Pink Bag.
Both competitors now have the link, so I am back with you guys.
Laura's still on the Pink Princess.
Pink Bird. Kelly is on the Banana Man. That's KOV.
Kenny's on the Jelly Monster Blackberry.
I did Pinkberg. Kaylee is on the Prince Albert. Owen's there going like this in the bottom of the camera.
Hello, Mr. Wilson.
Hey, Owen. That's a nice way to say hello to everyone, isn't it?
Let me at him. Let me at him. Get him on. Get him on.
Oh, bless.
I think the old boy should just stay on the couch because he's going to get wiped tonight.
Oh, Owen, mate. Learn to shut up, buddy.
Pause on the Daredevil.
Ooh.
Pete's on PNT's on Pum Pum.
Did you see my new title?
Careful, chap. Mate, that's a bit premature, isn't it? But then so's most things, as far as we know.
Well, that's very true. By the way, that picture, you're fucked. Both of you are fucked.
It's nice to see you get downtime to relax.
And not just yous, but fucking Kelly will be getting it too.
She should be so lucky.
Because I have just finished boxing up. And I haven't done the labels yet, and this one is going to be the best one you've ever seen.
Kelly's going to get John to answer the door now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even answer it if I was him.
Kelly says no.
Yep, they are proper worried, mate. I don't blame them, to be fair. But you've got a few supporters in the crowd, Owen. You've got Katie's here, Derek Duffy's here. But on the flip side, we have Kelly Marie Hannah cheering on her boss man.
Oh, dirty move, dirty move.
Kenny Cooney is cheering on Wholesale Team. Yeah. I don't know if Mr. Peter Jones has clicked on the link.
He'll just be having his Ovaltine and his biscuit, getting in his pajamas.
Mr. Mick Cartman, yeah, we are stuck with a full KOV turnout tonight.
Who said that? Who said that?
What's that?
That picture looked like the bear from Bo Selector.
I think I was more like Ted.
Yeah.
Kelly Marie is now scrambling to apologise. He's my boss man. Sorry, Owen.
Well, remember, you've all got parcels to come.
Katie is sitting on the wall on this one. Mr. Hannah, though, is cheering for Peter. Don't know where Peter Jones is. He's late to the party, but we are early. We did say 1:30, so...
we did, yeah.
So we'll kick Owen off until past.
He's just limbering up, isn't he?
Pete's just getting his Lycra on.
He's doing his stretches.
I love Peter Jones dearly, but I do not want to see him in Lycra. That's my next outfit.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, hey Sam, how you doing? Forgot you was in here.
She here as well. She was outside a minute ago looking for a rocket. She married one. Apparently, there's a rocket getting launched tonight.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, there is, from NASA.
How the fuck did you expect to see it from here?
I'm not sure, because it's being launched in America.
It depends on its flight path.
Yeah, it might just decide to come via Glenfarg.
Yeah. Where?
Although, we did see Santa's sleigh, though, because it went right round, didn't it?
Yeah. Serious question.
We'll be able to help Owen with this one. Stephen Ellison, blow me.
Serious question. Do you ever get to see the Northern Lights up where you are?
Rarely.
The Aurora Borealis. I bet you know any of that.
I hope that's not in the questions when Dave Watt takes me in for bullseye.
You're not on Team What, mate. I've told him. So yeah, Pete's building up the suspense.
Or pulling up his suspenders.
Hello, Kirsty.
The rocket got launched at 8:22 this morning.
Come on, Pete.
No, tonight.
Don't be checking out, Pete. Come on, man. Where are you?
Used to a lot when they were in the Highlands.
Yeah, I've heard that's the best place to see it, the Northern Lights.
That's where I was brought up. Used to see it later.
Owen is a secret Highlander.
If Owen loses, he gets more goats. No. Not getting any goats. No way.
Well, it is past, and if Peter Jones doesn't show his head shortly, I might just have to forfeit it. Music to your ears, that won't it, Owen? Win by default.
I mean, I'll take a forfeit, but I would rather beat him.
Oh, bless. So, how busy have you been today, mate? How many parcels you got going out?
Lots.
I think in total there is 24.
Nice. Right, guys, I'm not sticking around too much playing. Night, Kirst.
Night, Kirst.
See you later, Wheelie. Wheelie. She's a wheelie. Wheelie.
Oh, that's good. I pinned the wrong comment because it's all jerking. But if Owen loses, he has to adopt a goat and name it Owykins.
Well, you know.
And Mr. Denton has got Deadpool on the way. Nice.
Now, Mr. Jones is active at the moment.
So, did Sam not see Owen chilling out?
Oh, did Sam not see the picture?
That's what I mean. She was out looking for a rocket.
No.
Peter, I have sent you the link, Mr. Jones. To your inbox. When we play him, that is Peter Jones.
Yeah. Click the link. You might want to stay with Facebook user because you won't want to use your name after I beat you tonight.
As soon as you're on, Pete, I've got the game loaded up and ready.
Does it matter that I can't remember how to play?
I am proper prepared tonight. I am well impressed.
You just got to get 3 in a row, mate.
I have been doing a little research today. Yep.
You've been studying tactics.
Is it? So is it?
I bet he has been.
Is it best of 3? How's this working?
Well, yeah, I'm guessing best of 3. That's how we played it last time with Peter.
Oh, so we'll only need 2 games then.
Yeah, for Peter to kick your ass.
I bet if you look in his search history, it's Connect 4 strategies.
I think we should play for keys. I think he should give me the keys of the shop, and I'll give him the keys of my studio.
Don't you normally put keys in both for some other kind of games?
Yeah, poker.
Oh, okay.
Connect 4.
That's not what I did last time. And it's easy enough for when you just left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Tell me what number, and I will drop it in the slot.
So how do we decide who's going first?
We'll give Pete the honour because of being a gentleman and all, age before beauty.
Oh, right. So he gets the glory slot.
I didn't think of flipping a coin. Have I got a coin? Have I got a coin? I doubt it because I'm fucking skint.
I reckon there's probably a few in that boxes behind you somewhere.
Somewhere? Ah, no, I've got a whole 10p piece.
10p piece. Did you hear?
Yeah. Oh.
Apparently, now that all this stuff's happened with coronavirus, in 2 years,
right.
they reckon that we're going to be money free. Well, it'll only be cards, no cash.
It will be a cashless society
within 2 years.
Doesn't surprise me.
I'm sick of burning.
I just did. Who needs money? Did you just say you're sick of burning it?
Burning £50 notes to keep me warm does me either. Couldn't tell you the last time I seen it.
I paid basic cards, right?
I remember my dad gave me money for a holiday once, and it was and my mum and dad, and it was £50 notes, and they weren't going to accept them because apparently not many Scottish people have them.
Not surprised, mate. So, Mr. Jones, if you're having trouble connecting, you can always play in the comments. Just give me what row you want to drop it in.
I want to see his face.
I know. So do I. Unless Ricky's gone to bed and can't help him log on, and I've just dropped my 10p. Shit. It's okay. It landed on the one patch of carpet that I've got in my room.
That 2mm by 6mm square.
Yeah, that's the one, mate. I'm sure, you know, I'm not the only one with a vape room like this.
You might be.
But I have promised myself it's going to be tidied up by the end of next month. It will be spotless, it will be posted, it will have shelves, and at the end of the month, I will be treating it to a new computer.
Yeah, I think we'll still be hearing that next month.
More than likely.
I actually don't think you could buy enough shelves for all of the stuff that you've got. Speaking of which, you've got a right box coming.
I know. Ain't I lucky?
Mm-hmm.
You got the list there. What's in it?
Can't tell you.
Is Mr. Cooper here, is he?
Don't know.
Oh, Cooper, are you jumped in? I haven't seen you jump in, mate. You must be. Hello, my beautiful ball of Cooper.
That video Cooper done today was top class.
There he is. Cooper's in the house. I'm guessing he must be in between deliveries.
Must be. I'm just going to send Peter the link as well that I got, just in case.
Probably got me blocked.
Probably.
It is looking that way, Keeps.
I think he has bottled it. I think he doesn't want to get beat. Well, good evening, sir. Cheapers.
Ooh. Oh, that's from Sam to Gary. If you used your new prized mug.
This one.
I haven't actually seen the print quality, so I want to make sure it's okay. You were just a tester.
That's cool. It come out cool.
It did. That's awesome.
It's bigger than a normal mug as well. It's longer.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's like a fucking bucket.
Looks like he's an awful Facebook user. Peter, I can you the link as well. Just so there's no escaping.
Looking dicey. Looking dicey. Whilst we're waiting for Jones, should we knock 2 more off that wheel?
Yeah, go on. You'd either knock 2 off the wheel or just show Sam that picture of Owen again.
Yeah,
she hasn't seen it yet. Watch what tab you bring up.
Go in your search bar and press X.
Nope. I ain't that daft, mate. Have I got it up? Have I got it up? Yeah, it's looking cool.
Time will tell.
Stop sharing that one.
They must be coming.
Share that one. And that one there. I brought the right one up, didn't I?
There it is.
There it is. Just for you, Sam.
He's just seen my link, so it should be coming, hopefully.
Awesome.
There you go, Sam. Rare picture of Owen chilling in the armchair. She said she was meant to intercept the mug, but Owen practically runs as well as Owen can to the posting.
Yes, because I did ask Sam if she had any mugs she was willing to sacrifice, and I was going to get her to put a smash one in the box. But you beat her to the post.
I did. I was already outside.
So knock 2 more off that wheel, shall we?
Yeah. We might as well do another 4 while we're waiting for. Take it down to 6.
Cool. So we don't need Owen on for this, by the way. Because Owen, you're not on the wheel, are you?
No,
he would have been.
I don't get on these competitions because.
Daniel Illingworth, sorry, mate, you are on.
Sam says, "Oh, he's so cute."
Miss Stenton, you are second off on this one, mate. Sorry, buddy.
Question.
Ashley, we're sorry.
Sorry, Ash.
And the 4th one to come off. Sean's probably sat there rubbing his hands together.
He's still got.
Mr. Ellison, you are now locked off.
So there's 6 people left. Well, there's 6 on the wheel. 3 of them are Mr. Hannah.
Mr. Hannah. Wow. Hannah's looking pretty. But we do have somebody sat below us. Mr. Peter Jones.
Bloody hell, I thought you lot were trying to sabotage me.
What's that?
Honestly, that went through my head. I thought they bloody cunt, they give me a dodgy number here.
See, now he's a bit hungry, you see, so I've got an advantage already.
Bloody joke, you lot. I'll tell you, bloody sabotaging me. I think definitely there's a few dodgy ones there. It took me 20 minutes.
Good evening.
Jamie, pin Sam's comment quick so we can put Owen off.
Oh.
Said, mate.
Good tactics here, Pete. This is going to put Owen off.
What are we playing? The 3 or 5 second game?
We'll go for the 5 second, Pete, to give you a chance, mate.
No, I'll go for whatever one Owen wants to go for. 3. So you know what?
No, I'll let you choose.
I'll go for the 3 second then.
So it's going to be a speed round.
3 seconds, Owen, to mess around. You know, bloody. Oh, shall I go here? Shall I go there?
And we just give a number.
Yeah, well, let's do a number. What's it? Best out of 5, yeah?
Blimey. Okay.
We can't just have a bloody world championship at one game, can we?
May as well give you a chance, right?
Right, so
that's row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pete, you've played with us before, but we'll flip a coin to see who goes first.
Yes, flip a coin.
Mr. Jones, you want to?
Yellow beds. Rosie, give me the fan. I'm in the office, please.
Tails.
Jeez.
So, Mr. Wilson.
Well.
So you're taking bloody more than 3 seconds working this one out. First of all, you sabotage me, give me a dodgy link.
Right, are we ready to go?
Yes. I'm going to keep tally up the scores.
Right.
So it's 3 seconds. You got to be quick, then, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
4.
4.
4.
3.
5.
5. Come on, 3 seconds, not bloody 12.
Yeah, I don't think Jamie's laptop's fast enough for 3 seconds.
5.
5. Yep, I'll go 5 as well.
3.
Yeah.
3.
6.
I'm just counting to see where 6 is. I'll wait till you go now. You've gone 6 of it. Is that 6? Yep, 6, yep. I better go 7 in that case.
Six.
6 also.
Oh.
We're on a lag here or something now. Is this 3 seconds or what?
4.
If you watch where you looked at the stream, then it should be quicker.
Oh, I see. Where's he gone? 4?
Come on, Owen.
4.
Has it been yet?
He has.
4 again. Come on, get a bloody move on and go all night. I've got to go to bed in a minute.
7.
I thought you might have missed that when you've been not that dopey, obviously.
No chance.
No, it's dopey as you look, obviously. Right, I'll go for 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, please.
Three.
Yeah.
3 again, please. 3.
Yeah, I've done yours, Pete.
Yeah, I know you're fast, Jamie. It's bloody Owen's playing for time.
2.
Yeah.
2.
Now you're starting to panic, Owen, aren't you?
Nah.
I'll go for number. Shall I go for number? Let's go for number 3, just to be fair.
Oh dear.
First point to Mr. Jones.
Number 1.
That was only the first one. Like we were playing best out 3 and that.
How did that happen?
I don't know. But can you try and go a bit quicker back? You'll be disqualified in many games.
I'll be back later, darling. So we are reloading for game 2. Mr. Jones?
I got to go first. Have I right? I just counting the numbers.
Yes, please.
1, 2, 3. 4, please.
4.
4. Yeah, I said 4.
Well, Peter? Yeah.
Where are they? 4 for me.
Owen? Is Peter frozen? Mr. Jones, are you with us?
I reckon I win this one by default.
That's longer than 3 seconds.
I think Mr. Jones is lagged out.
Yeah.
For sure. So, Owen, you got your ass handed to you on the first game.
Not really. That was pretty close. I just missed the last one. Stupidly.
That's what happened to me, mate. That's what happened to me. Pete don't miss it, though. He does not miss a thing.
That's all right. Just want to give him a little shot first. I'm willing to wait as well for this one till he comes back. You know, I don't mind.
Well, if he doesn't come back, mate, I think Peter Jones wins overall because he won the first game.
No, it doesn't work like that, right?
Whose live are we on? Who's hosting it?
Whose parcel sitting beside me?
That one. You win. And Mr. Jones is.
Don't quite think that.
Did you need to think about that
seconds, though?
Right, so hang on, I'm whose go is it now?
You.
It is yours, young man.
And I'm yellow, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Right, I'm yellow. I'll go number 2, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back, Rosa. I'm back.
Number 6. Oh, fuck.
I might go number 3 just for the hell of it.
Battered. Wounded.
It's all right, it's only 2-0. We've got another chance.
Where you going, Owen?
What are you rubbing your head?
1.
Live nowhere like me soon, Owen. Where's going?
Go for number 7.
Mr. Jones got to make it official. Where you
Well,
going?
I might go for number. It'd be rude not to. I'll go for number 1, 2, 3. Go on, go for number 5. Just for the
I think that was more than 3 seconds.
I'm surprised Owen never put the plug again then.
2-0.
2-0 to Peter Jones. Well,
Right. Okay.
this could be the decider unless Owen pulls one out there.
Well, you can pull it back. It's easy to pull it back, isn't it?
4.
Owen.
4.
Is that the second 4, is it? I'll go 4 again, please.
Who was first?
I can't remember, to be honest.
You were.
You've got me confused.
You said 4 twice, though.
Yeah, I know. It's just.
Oh, he's not getting bloody coaching there from the backgrounds.
Number 2.
Right, so I'm yellow. Right. I will go for. You've gone for number 2. I'll go for number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Mm.
3 seconds, remember? No
Number-
coaching from your wife.
Number 2. Oh no!
Why'd you keep rubbing your head? I will go for.
I know what's coming.
Maybe not. Number. 1, 2.
That's longer than 3 seconds. You're right.
I'll go for number 2 as well.
Oh dear. Has it gone in? It's gone in. Number 1.
Number 2. Owen, I've got something to say to you. Bye.
Number 5.
All right. Number 3, please.
Has it gone in yet?
No, I haven't got it yet.
Number 3's in.
Number 6.
Yeah.
Number 5. Yeah, I've said it now. Number 7.
Yes, number 7.
And Mr. Wilson has managed to claw one back.
Yeah, he's got me all bloody confused here. So you coming back, Owen?
We'll see.
2 to Pete, 1 to Wilson. Pete at the start.
Next week, maybe we could play another game of this. Make it interesting. Right, who to start?
Mr. Jones to start.
I go for number 4.
Number 4.
Have you got number 4 as well, mate?
Yep.
Number 4.
And again.
Number 6.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Number 6.
I'll go for number 3 again, please.
Fuck me. Number 7.
That's 7, Owen, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll go for number 7 as well, please.
Yep, you're in.
Oh, what the fuck? Number
Anytime of day.
number 5.
5. Yeah.
Let me just see where it goes. Number 4. Right, I will go for number 3.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Number 5 as well.
Yeah.
Where's this gone? Number 6.
Number 5.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Number 2.
Yeah.
Number 3. I gave you a few chances to see it, Owen, but
Owen,
can't be too,
I thought
I can't be too soft, Owen. I gave you the last
I
game.
did think. I thought, what the hell is Peter doing?
Last game, Owen?
I was actually like, I'm going to throw a bottle of juice at his head in a minute.
Yeah, I gave him in for a little while. I tried.
Oh,
It's a good
bless.
game. It's 3-1. We're going to have a rematch.
3-1.
Thing is, when he plays normal Connect 4 at home, he struggles because his little teddy bear paws can't hold the counters very well.
Oh, bless.
Is that your lovely wife in the background, Owen? You're going to have to be practicing.
Look, his little paws are like this.
Yeah. To Owen's wife, I'm not sure of your name, but to Owen's wife, can you do a bit more practicing this week with him?
I'll try. I'll try. Honestly though, it's like trying to teach monkeys.
You can do it online, though, can you? I'm not going to say I haven't played for 10 years because I played against
I did have a week
2
today.
other men here.
I did have
Anyway,
a
good game anyway. You won
did have a
one.
little
You didn't lose them all.
No, that's right. That's right.
No, Peter gave you one at least.
Bless.
Right, what can we talk about now? What else can we play?
Well, I think now because he lost to you, Pete, that you shouldn't send him any more review juice.
I think you should go fuck yourself,
I'll send
Jimmy.
him more because he lost to me.
Good night, Sam.
Night, Sam.
Yeah, fuck off.
What was that?
I said night.
Aye.
And he's bloody coach with him.
So what's in the calendar for Mr. Jones tomorrow?
3-1's a close game, wasn't it? So don't give up, Owen. Maybe one time we can play again.
No, I know a few tricks, but I don't get to lay them with you playing like, that's for sure.
Right.
So,
I hope I had a load of
Pete?
co-benders watching you tonight. I hope I had a load of co-benders on here tonight.
Yeah, a few on here make regular names.
Yeah, I didn't want to let co-benders team down.
A lot of the co-benders team were voting for me to win tonight. They said I was awesome.
Did they do as I said on the live today? I told them to give you a lot of dopey questions and on your live so that you'd be confused by tonight.
No, because what I've done was I finished 15 minutes early and I finished quick before they got a chance.
You're bloody one step ahead of him, aren't you?
Right, hello,
yeah, shame there wasn't a trophy up for grabs.
No, we don't need trophies.
Don't talk about trophies.
We only want mental trophies.
That's twice now. Peter has won. Well, no, 3 times now. Mr. Jones has
3
won.
times.
Yeah.
What else can we play?
Chess would be a bit long drawn out, wouldn't it?
Yeah, just a bit.
I wouldn't have a Scooby.
I'm good at chess.
I like
my
chess.
level's kind of
I used to be
snakes
good at chess, but I find now it's a bit long drawn out for me. But 20 years ago, I'd have played anyone at chess. But I'm not a big fan. I've gone off it a bit because it's a bit long drawn out when you play good players. Obviously, if you play bad players, it's fun. If you play someone to the same level as you, I used to play a lot of people to high level. And obviously, it could go be 2-3 hours a game, sometimes more. But I couldn't concentrate. That's why I don't play in many poker tournaments anymore. It's too long drawn out for me.
Right.
I used to like the big cash games. Maybe we could have a cash game at poker.
I'm playing poker tomorrow at 5 o'clock.
Battleship.
Online. Battleship.
Yeah, we could try Battleship. That might be we'll give that a go next week. I'll get my lovely wife to play instead. She's good at Battleships. That's all good fun, isn't it? So, what else is going on? Anything exciting?
No, we're just doing our wheel at the moment for our massive Elvis accumulator box. We got 4 names left on that, and lucky Sean Hannah's on there 3 times.
Oh, he'll win when he's a pool vendor.
Oh yeah, 4 names.
Pool vendors take all the trophies.
6 spaces, 4 names.
Yeah. Pete, have you found the Hannah's a house in Exeter yet?
Not yet. They're serious. We could talk about it. They would definitely. I think they might only be joking though, because obviously they've got family up there. Why did they decide to live in such a dopey part of the country? That's what I want to know. Lovely part of the country, but it's not very easy to get to.
At least they're in the same country, mate.
True.
Cooper, fuck you. Play snap, give Wilson a chance.
to Cooper, it wasn't a massacre, was it? 3-1's not a bad score.
3-1's not bad. I got a game. I want a game.
Next time he might get 3-2. He might do.
And knowing Owen, he's probably going to gloat about that one game.
Hopefully he analyses that game he won. See how far I was ahead in that game.
I was lucky to win that one, to be fair.
Right, I'm going to get my microphone out now and do a bit of singing.
Oh, yes. Come on. Give us a tune. Give us a tune, Pete.
Is the microphone charged? No, it said it's not charged.
Oh.
You could just do it anyway.
You're supposed to say no, Rose.
Bloody 6 hours away, the poor Hannahs.
It is a nightmare, Norfolk. To get to Norfolk.
Yeah.
Oh.
One of my favourite places to go on holiday when I was young.
Lovely. I've been there a few times. But it's a nightmare to get to. Especially from the southwest.
I know who lives there.
We used to, it takes us 12 hours to get to Norfolk Broads. We used to travel through the night. There. It was always nice. But you get to a certain bit and then it's back roads all the fucking way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not an easy place to get to.
Tom wants to see a Peter Jones and Owen Wilson duet.
Yeah,
could be on the next album.
Pretty charged.
I wouldn't want
to. Let's do it. I don't have any runners you got. We'll try and possibly do that when you got a few less runners, like 1 or something like that.
Bless.
Or whenever I'd half a bottle of Cointreau or something.
I will, Daniel. I will change my name tomorrow to former. No winner at Connect 4. No fucking Cooper versus Wilson champion of fuck all. But tomorrow I'm playing poker and I will be the poker champion tomorrow.
Trouble with poker, you can't judge it on one game. You judge it over a year. The better players, but I enjoy playing poker anyway, win or lose. But you can't judge it over one game. It's like over a year. You need to judge it.
Yeah.
Like I said the other night, I would just lose all my money on the first hand because I
used to play in that down by you. You know, in that big car park, Stuart. There's 2 casinos.
Yeah.
The one in the middle, not the one I played in. The one on the end. I played there last year actually in the Pilgrim or something stupid. It was called. But the one in the middle is where I used to play cash a lot, and that one there. Not the one at the end. The one in the middle.
Genton Casino.
Gentles, that's right. Yeah, it used to be Gentons.
Yeah.
I used to play cash in there. Some big cash games back in 2000. Yeah, some big cash games down there.
We used to play. We had a private snooker hall that we all paid a monthly membership to, and you got a key and stuff. And on a Friday and Saturday night, the Chinese guys used to go in and put a cover on the table and play poker in there.
We used to love the Chinese. Love them.
Oh, they spend some money.
Yeah, big money.
I think the Chinese believe it's all luck.
Hmm.
You know, they believe if it's their lucky day, they're going to win. But poker's not like that.
Well, they're not fucking lucky at the moment, are they?
No. But you were saying the other day, a lot of the Greeks used to play as well. There's a couple of half-decent Greeks. He'd be dead now. He owned a big fish restaurant on... Well, I'd take him to be dead. Lovely bloke. Big fish restaurant on the quay, on the, where the posh place is it? Barbican.
Rocky.
Is he?
Rocky.
Rocky, that's it. Yeah, Rocky. Is he still alive, is it?
No, he's dead.
Oh, is he? I was going to say, when you see him, ask him about me. But obviously, you're not going to be seeing him for a while. He used to play in the big cash game. A lot of the Greeks did, but he was the only one that, I wouldn't say he was a winner in there, but he was the only one that could compete with other people. There was no Chinese down there that could compete. But Rocky was I think he had plenty of money, so he didn't mind losing the fair. So we used to taking it gradually off him.
They all are down here.
Yeah, like I said,
Ginger as well. He used to be another one. Ginger.
I wouldn't really know the big players now because I was in Thailand for 10 years and I've been busy working. I'm at about 2000. If you know anyone who's playing the 2000 cash game, ask them about me.
Yeah.
Say Pete.
That would be most of the Hajjani.
They probably know me as Pete Jaguar. I used to have XJR.
Yeah.
I used to play that cash game every Sunday night, and I think was it Sunday and Tuesday? I think maybe.
Dan, you missed Owen losing 3-1 to Peter Jones in the Connect 4, mate.
At least he got one.
He got one, yeah. I'll give him that.
Wasn't a humiliation.
He did win one.
Did you get any when you played him, Stuart?
No. I only played one game, though.
Oh.
No, we didn't. We done best of 3.
Oh, did you? And you got beat 3-0? 2-0?
I lost 2. I lost 2, same as you.
Sure, and Jamie only lost 1, didn't you, Jamie?
Yes, I only lost 1.
I should be retiring from Connect 4 now because my eyes aren't like they used to be. Seriously.
I reckon you want to come back, Pete.
No. Should have seen me in my good old days.
Is it just me, or is that the smallest glass I've ever seen that's in your hand? Or have you just got really fucking big hands?
No, it's just a glass of ice water. Oh, Christ, Jamie looks like a gent. That was
Don't take the myth out of my late Nan's brandy glass, thank you very much.
Yeah, there's bloody horse in a minute.
What's in it, Jim?
Brandy and Coke.
You've probably got enough for a bit of ice in there, and that's it.
I quite like brandy and Coke. I don't drink a lot now, though.
I haven't until the last week or so. More time at home with the missus. It's drove me to drink.
Yeah, that's the trouble.
Yeah, I can't comment on that because I'll get battered.
Yeah.
Trouble is, this country, most of the time you drive. Well, not now, obviously, but normally you're driving, so it's difficult drinking, isn't it? So when we go out for a meal and that, normally I'll drive. So my wife likes a glass of wine.
Up in Scotland now, you can't even have a pint and drive. It's 0 tolerance.
Is it? Yeah, it should be really.
0 tolerance.
It's a good job you've stopped within walking distance, isn't it, of the pub? But as soon as lockdown's over with, Pete, and we ain't got to adhere to social distancing, we shall be visiting again.
I had to go to Exmouth today to pick my daughter up from her friend's house, which they had a party in the garden or something.
Yeah.
Tell you what, we drove down the beach to get an ice cream. They were stopping cars, the police, but they didn't stop us. But honestly, it was heaving down there.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
But like I said to Ricky, I said, if you look at it really, the people were sat, they're sensible, and you're sat like 4 meters away from other, we've got to get on with this COVID a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got to get on with it a little bit. I mean, there was queues outside the ice cream shops, and it's difficult, isn't it? We can't sort of, as much as it'd be nice to be in lockdown forever for some people, but it wouldn't really be very good for the country, would it?
No, not at all.
When you come back, Stuart, another 2 weeks for our vape shops, but we're still doing well online, so it doesn't make a lot of difference to us. But it will to some of the bloody staff.
Our shop is open
on this day. There'll be bloody,
it's literally skeleton staff
at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just skeleton staff because we're inside a garden centre. If they want to come into our shop, they have to queue outside the garden centre, and somebody from the shop has to go and escort them through the garden centre to the shop. And there's only allowed 4 people in the shop at any one time.
Yeah, it's quite a big shop, yours, isn't it?
Can you not just stand outside the door with a bag of fish and wave it at people on that?
See, the vape game is quite lucky, really, because we get like phone calls. Oh, what do you want? Oh, Soda King Blue Raz, box of coils. You know what I mean? That'll be 36 quid or whatever price it might be. All right, pay PayPal, pay into our bank, or pay cash if need be. Put in an envelope, knock on the door when you'll ring when you get there. Open the door, give them the stuff, and so you can trade pretty much. So I'm sure that's what most people are doing.
People know what they want.
I'm just gonna kick you out and come back in.
What?
Who's kicking out here?
Mr. Harcombe.
Kick him out.
Because he's proper lagger at the minute.
You know.
Did you see Stuart's new T-shirt, Pete?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, he got a new. People are getting bloody merch these days, aren't they? Hopefully, your bloody customers buy them. They all want them, but do they buy them?
The best bit is you can buy to order. So I haven't got to buy in bulk.
On like a premium range where we couldn't, like, we bought thousands for expos and that, but it's so complicated. You got bloody small, medium, large, different colors, extra large, triple extra large. Obviously, there are a lot of chubby people in the vape game. So you go right up to 4. Do you know what I mean? You got bloody colors. It's a pain, really. It's all right an expo because you just have them stacked up in the sizes, but obviously, we've got a load that we're going to give them away or do them in drawers or whatever. But we're going to try, as soon as we get a minute, to get a site like you're talking about where they can order one. But I'm not expecting big sales.
No.
They all want it. They all, I want this, I want that. Do you know what I mean? Let's see when the till starts ringing.
Mm.
It's all good.
I'll definitely get myself another coil vendor's top.
People
I can't find the one I've got now.
People are used to staying at home now. Are they going to still do that and not go to the shops because they're used to buying online? For
100%. I think it's going to cause a lot of business, a lot of problem, as Stuart said the other day. It won't affect some business because they've got quite good online presence, but there will be businesses like we got one gift shop left. We used to have lots next to the vet. Well, you've probably seen it. You two is next door to the. Did you see we had a gift shop next door?
Yeah.
But realistically, shops like that, I think people are going to go to Moonpig. We're cheaper, obviously, but it's not all about money, and we've got a nice selection. But some Moonpig and that, you struggle to beat these operators. And at the moment, we're selling tons of juice on India Juice. I don't know if you lot have ever. It'd be too expensive for the people on the groups, possibly. Some of them might use it. Everything's full price.
Right.
They put little discounts on there, but those discounts are normally sort of fictional discounts, if you know what I mean. Like people put the price up and then put it down. Which is what they sort of do. Bit like Vape Club, but a lot of people do buy juice like that. It's surprising. Our internet orders this weekend has been hundreds and hundreds of 2 bottles of this, bottle of that. People get used to their flavors. It's not. But the people that sort of go in shops and that, they've obviously used people like that, haven't they? Now, I thought, well, hang on a minute, it's the same price. In fact, sometimes they give you like little rewards and that as well. Like when you buy, we do that actually, but you know what I mean. They go in there and they can cherry pick their flavors and then go come out of their house. So I think it for sure it'll have an effect. For sure.
The odd thing is, if you listen to people, as Owen said, and I said the other week, this lockdown would have made a lot of people lazy. They will now realise they can sit at home with their feet up, get it delivered to the door. A lot of businesses will continue the way they have done through lockdown of people ringing up, making an order, paying with PayPal, picking it up on the fly so that you're not getting the footfall in the shop looking around.
Yeah.
And people, if you listen to a lot of them on the TV and that, they're not afraid, like you said today, Pete, they're not afraid to go to the beach and cram on a beach. But they're shit scared to go to a supermarket and be within 2 meters of someone.
Yeah, for sure. There's so many advantages with buying like food. I mean, we've always bought food, not like we tend to like go to certain supermarkets for like our like meat and stuff like that. But we always, about once a month, twice a month, we always go onto Iceland, which do some nice lollies and all that. But we go on there because we're bone idle, because we can buy the big tubs of Coke and like all that big packs of crisps that the kids eat, and all the heavy stuff, tins and tins of beans, tins of spaghetti.
Yeah.
That you don't really want to be. It's not like luxury stuff. It's like cupboard filling, and they turn up because obviously we're working. We book it in from, let's say, 3 to 5 in the afternoon. It's all paid for online. They turn up. They carry the bags we go out to Wholesale Vape in Exeter, and just leave it there by the front door. I pull the van round as we're going home. Some lads chuck it in the back of the van. Happy days. No lugging around. They go straight to the van parks right outside my house. So, it just makes people lazy. It'll make us lazy. It's a lot of. I mean, I was talking to the bloke at the restaurant next to me today, and he's had to change his business around because he can't get the covers. It's all right. Say you've got a restaurant with 20 covers, and now that's going to go down to 10. The 10 won't cover the X's of what opening. So,
Ashley, in answer to your question, my favourite Rose's Kitchen has to be Devon's Custard. It is awesome.
Devon's Custard's the highest rated one. That's the one that is our biggest seller by quite a long way. I think what's the second best seller, Rose, in that? I think it might be banoffee pie. But they also we do a lot of advertising with juices till we get them into shops. Then we don't really worry because we've got maybe 80 shops selling them, and other people hear about it and they take them on board. And just a regular seller, so we don't put many in the boxes of them.
Devon Custard going to be a top seller, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's Devon. Don't get any better.
You can't beat Devon Custard, can you, Cooper?
No,
not in a custard slice.
I like custard.
I knew he was going to say that.
Those little tubs of I like those little tubs of ambrosia custard that you put in the fridge. Yeah.
Tubs. I don't remember the box.
Yeah, but you think you bloody did, Stuart. He loves it, doesn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll definitely have to have a meet up, won't you? One time when Owen's coming down to Plymouth, we'll have to have a meet up. Hopefully, we'll go in a beer garden, have a pint or whatever. I'll have to have the shandy because obviously I'll be driving. But I'm not a big drinker anyway. I'm not a big drinker of beer anyway.
Well, I know there's quite a few of the group members that all want to bombard Wholesale on a day out. Some of them are even looking at staying overnight in Exeter, getting a B&B.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So you will be ram-packed full of members.
We don't really want people to come and buy stuff, to be honest with you. I mean, buy stuff. We're just the same as any shop.
Well, that day that I came down, I was looking to buy myself Aegis Boost, and you wouldn't bloody sell me one. You said you don't want my money.
Well, it's like we don't want people. We don't need people in the shop for taking money. We take plenty of money anyway. We're not bothered. We're not looking for people to come out of we've had people come to see us before and they feel they've got to buy something. I said, we don't particularly want them to, you know. We just sell masses of juice to people in Exeter in that shop. And at hardware, we're not that good on, to be honest with you, because we leave that to other people. We just buy the latest stuff. When we believe a machine's good, like this one here, we believe these are good machines. You know, we stock these. We say Aegis, didn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Aegis Legend.
Aegis. Yeah. This one's a return actually because this Aegis is all right, but I don't think it's very good if you charge it through the pool.
Oh, you shouldn't do that anyway, Pete.
No, well, obviously I have. Mine don't work, so we got to keep. I go in and say, "Can you change the batteries?" No, you shouldn't do it. But yeah, that's the only downside of it.
And I've got to say, JB makes an awesome cup of tea.
Yeah, he's a good lad, JB.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good lad. Yeah, so.
Everyone needs a tea maker.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I married your wife.
That's what I'm
saying. Actually, could do with a cup of tea now, but I don't want to upset her. Any chance of a cup of tea, Rosie? Rosie? Thank you.
Oh, bless.
Brilliant.
My sweetheart.
Sam, any chance of a cup of tea?
She's in bed.
She'll tell me to fuck off.
Go on, Stuart, you try it.
Yeah. Not a chance.
I'm going to knock another couple of names off the wheel as well, because it is...
Yeah, knock them off. Let's see if Sean wins.
I hope not.
He'll bloody win. He's probably fix the wheel. He's a technical expert.
So how many are we knocking off to? Another 4?
I would do 2 and then finish it off, because if you knock 4 off and they're both Sean left on there, that's it.
I can't believe you didn't get the whole name above your wheel. Was there too many letters in it, Stuart?
What?
Was there too many letters in the Elvis Accumulator to get all the other words in with it?
It was, yeah. Jamie couldn't spell them all.
Chrissy Hall, sorry, but you are knocked off the wheel.
Come on, Sean. I don't know who else is on there, but thumbs up for Sean.
Oh,
Sean, you've lost your first entry. Just again, 2.
He's still got another one, though.
He's got another 2.
2, so he does.
So, who's left on there now? There's 4 left on there.
Tom's still on.
2 for Sean, Tom Harris, and Stephen Murray.
Oh, one more then.
Stephen Murray is off, so it is down to Tom Harris and Sean Hannah. So please do not track those 2.
Odds on favourite.
Why did you do it red and white, mate?
Because I like red and white. It's like Captain America.
No. It's like Exeter City.
Yeah, fair. I shall change it next time. Don't want nothing to do with Exeter.
Yeah, do
green and white.
Green and white, yeah. Green and white and yellow or something.
Green and white.
Should we just finish the wheel off? I know Sean's sweating it, isn't he?
Make him sweat a bit more.
All right, fair dues. Pete, what flavour are you on at the moment?
Tom's a jammy bastard. He'll probably win it.
I am on some Mr. Memphis, the green one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, nicked up to about 26.
Awesome. And where's young Ricky hiding?
Ricky's in bed playing his game. He's been working. Finished work a bit earlier today, about 3. Once everybody's collected their things, he's up in bed playing his computer, I think.
You let him have a day off tomorrow? Well,
I don't like having days off, but yeah, I might as well, yeah. So don't get bloody used to these days off. Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, when I say a day off, I've got my daughter working here. I'll show you.
All right. Hey, Steve.
This is dedication. See if you can see that.
Oh, blimey.
What's that?
Bloody hell.
Samples?
That is a lot of samples.
Yeah, we've got loads more in the van, but I've said to her she's got to earn her pocket money.
Brilliant. Keep it in the family. Best way to do it, mate.
Yeah, I can't be doing with them just sitting around watching bloody TV and playing with their phones all day.
How old's the daughter?
Bloody 15. She's a bloody right. No, don't say that. She's a nutcase. Driving me mad.
Yeah.
Don't say that either, Pete, because I've got all that to look forward to in 12 years' time.
That's what my sisters used to say. And I used to moan about them when they were bloody toddlers.
Yeah.
And they say, Christ, wait till they're teenager. Ricky was a bit of a twat a few years ago, for sure. Yeah, we had to put him out of school and all sorts. He was no angel. Every day I used to get a phone call from the school from his teacher saying, Mr. Jones, not good news. That's what every day I got the same thing to say. And half the time it was stupid stuff. Do you know what? And I thought, do you really need to tell me this? Do you think I know he's a twat? You know, he messes around.
Sophie, fuck you.
Chris said, hope you're paying well, Pete.
Yeah, I'm not too bad this week. I've got a few. I'm getting old, so I'm not going to be running the marathon next year. I'm getting old.
I don't know. Owen's, quite the fitness buff. He could get you training, mate.
I'm not going to take no challenges on that one with Owen. I only take challenges when I'm 90%. I'm going to win. Yeah, I'm not going to bloody bike race.
Kelly, you're right.
What's that? Girls are horrible.
Girls are horrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
My two have moved out.
Joanna was an angel until about a year ago. Truthfully, I can say she was an angel until about a year ago, and now she's turned into a proper little twat.
Yeah. Same as my daughter, Pete.
Oh, of course I love her dearly, but she's got an answer for everything.
Yeah. She hit 13, 14, and that was it.
Yeah.
But she moved out a couple months ago, so it's lovely.
Yeah,
now.
I wouldn't want Joanne to move out, but I feel like throwing her out in if I could, Well,
the day after she did move out, Stuart was straight in there with his vape cave. So
absolutely.
The trouble is you worry about, and the trouble is what you worry about, because I was no angel when I was younger. You worry about you know what can go wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
And days are worse these days as well, with silly things go on, don't they? You know what, kids and that.
Yeah.
If you worry your death for your kids, you love them dearly, but actually that's one advantage with the lockdown. Until they've started letting people out. Normally, this time of Saturday night, I'm the Mr. Taxi driver.
Yeah.
Which obviously I'm not at the moment. I did pick her up this afternoon.
Back in the day, something went wrong. You went outside, you had a dust up and all that stuff, and it was all sorted out. Now they've all got knives and fucking everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rosie, you haven't forgot my cup of tea, have you? Rosie? I can hear her stirring.
Don't think that's the only thing that's being stirred in that house tonight, Pete.
No, she loves her.
No, I think mine's in bed, so I ain't got a chance.
When are you going to tidy up your bloody room anyway, Scott? Jamie.
I said earlier, I have got a plan. I am going to have it tidied up by the end of June, and then I'm going to treat myself to a new computer. So if it's not done, I will not be getting the computer.
Yeah.
So I've got a month to do it.
Well, Stuart looks so like nicely lined out behind him, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who done that, Stuart? You or your wife?
Me.
Well done.
Who put the shows up, Stuart?
Me.
He's keeping a poker face there.
I did.
You held them there while I did the hard work, mate.
Exactly. All you had to do was put the screw in. I had to make sure they were nice and straight.
But no, I will have mine sorted out in the next few weeks.
Thank you, my darling.
Oh,
love you.
See, that's how we should be treating our women, guys, with a bit of respect. We should take lessons from Peter.
She's good. So Rose, she's been working hard for the lockdown. Did I say working hard or hardly working? No, she's been doing 5 days a week, giving her a couple of days off. In fact, she's had 4 to 3 days off some weeks, Rose.
Oh, nice.
Give her a bit of a rest.
I don't even know
rest too much, so she'll forget how to work.
I could always come up to Exeter and take Rosie's place if you like.
Yeah, you could do. I'll sack her.
I'll make a nice cup of tea.
I mean, Jamie, there's probably things that you probably couldn't manage to do, you know?
I probably would.
I must. And I do have to intervene as well about the makes a nice cup of tea statement.
Yeah, it's not nice.
He made the worst fucking tea you have ever tasted in your life.
Hey, Jamie.
Yeah.
I suppose he's one of these people who don't leave the bloody tea bag in for long enough.
No, it's not that. It's that I used the same tea bag 3 times.
Oh, well, that would be the reason then.
Yeah, I'm tight, mate.
Likes tea so I can taste that.
Yeah, exactly.
Tesco's white and blue ones.
Tea bags are cheap enough. You might as well buy like premium tea bag. We don't buy premium ones. We buy like Tetley, that sort of thing. Because they're cheap enough anyway, aren't they, tea bags?
Thank you, Laura. Although I haven't forgiven you for your video earlier.
I like PG tips. Got to be PG tips.
Yeah, PG tips is another good one. That Yorkshire tea's quite good. That Yorkshire tea's nice. I like that.
Got to make a quick call, boss.
Oh, isn't that better now, just us English people?
Can understand each other now.
Should we see if we can try and crack him up while he's making an important phone call?
Here, just mute the computer now.
Yeah, he's not stupid.
What are you two doing tomorrow, Stuart and Jamie?
Well, I've got the little one all day tomorrow because Mrs. working a 12-hour shift. And
I am out doing the garden.
I don't do nothing. I can't do nothing around the house. I'm bloody useless.
We might not see Stuart for a while because he has just got himself a chainsaw.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you see me. You might not see my hands, but I'll still be here.
No, I don't like losing bloody toes. I don't even change a vehicle. I don't even change a tire on a car or something if it broke. I found the AA.
Bless. No, nice lazy day, and we're probably just going to chill out and watch Dave tomorrow night, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, me. I'm not doing a live tomorrow. I'm gonna go to do a bit of shopping in the morning. Just come back, probably chill out in the garden.
We did put up the paddling pool for the little one tomorrow. Today. So hopefully, I'll put her in there for a couple of hours. She'll be all right, and I can go back in and play the PlayStation.
Oh, that's an idea. Can you swim?
Just about.
I tell you, the best thing to get her to learn for swimming. When my kids were born in Thailand, obviously, they used to have a life jacket. It was quite a thin one, but people used to think I was mad. I used to stand at the side of the pool, just pick the kids up and throw them in.
Yeah, that's the best way.
Yeah, that's right. Of course, they wouldn't drown, but they loved her. We're about Ricky swimming, massive pool, and we used to go to this other massive pool. Well, not massive pool, quite big pool. And Ricky used to be running along the side. He was only be 2, but by then he never had a jacket on because he could swim perfectly. And he'd jump in. But you could see people think, "Christ, is this kid going to drown?" Go right down to the bottom, swim along, swim under my legs, swim between my legs, come up. Ricky was a fish. Swim, and people were looking in amazement. He was so small. Well, obviously he was a little bit chubby, but used to go down underneath and then come out. People, Christ almighty, he's very young to be doing that. But those life jackets are the best things you can ever get, because if they do fall in, nothing can happen. So when you chuck them in, kids love it being chucked in.
Exactly.
I think some people are too namby-pamby with kids when it's swimming. And it makes them frightened. You know what? I mean, I could swim well because we lived in Teignmouth, which is a beach town. So I could swim from a very... You just got to get him in. Ricky was in swimming when he was 3 months old.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they just love the water. Swim vest. Yeah, that's what they're called. Yeah, swim vest. They're amazing. They are. That's the best thing you can get for a kid.
Once the indoor pool down here opens up, I'll get Missy one and I'll chuck her in.
Get her one. They're amazing. They are. You don't have to wear it at all, and it's not like a really big one. They're like more vests, but it brings you back up again.
Deal.
Just take her and just sit there. Do you like swimming, Stuart? Not Stuart.
I love it.
Oh yeah, mate. I'll love the water.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, get in the water with her. I love the water, but I find when you get old, the bloody sea's cold. When I was young, I just run straight in.
Just with like 10 minutes walk from me, I've got like an outdoor swimming pool, council one. I was in there all the time last year because it's free. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
I got Kay telling me off as well now. Do that room, Jamie. That's your job tomorrow. I've got daddy duties tomorrow.
Did you notice Kelly told me off as well?
Yeah, because you got to make sure you got that grass cut, mate.
Kelly Amberson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she comes over.
Please don't choke on our live, Pete.
Bloody boy's poison me. Call the police.
She wouldn't do that.
Went down the wrong way. I'm good, Kay.
He's back.
Back.
Awesome. I'm going to pop this one back up. I think we left Sean.
Bloody wins.
Yeah.
Yeah, left Sean hanging long enough now.
Yeah, let's get the winner.
1 for Tom, 2 for Sean. So we have our winner.
Mr. Hannah.
Mr. Sean Hannah.
Or a winner.
Well done, Sean.
Are you here?
I probably won't be in that. That'd be a bit dopey, wouldn't it?
Well, he has got 1 minute 30 seconds from when I start the timer, which will be very quickly.
That's a nice little prize there, because you can try lots of different juices, can't you? Rather than
absolutely.
There is about 1,750 ml in the box.
And a mug.
And a mug.
And a mug.
I've got a mug.
Sean, are you here? Haven't seen your comment. Kelly, easy, of course. Of course he is.
Easy, he's always here.
Easy, yeah.
Can't get rid of him.
Well done, Sean.
Sean, do you want to recap on what you've won, or are you happy? You've won pretty much the contents of this box, which is 3 KOV juices, a sample pack of wild roots.
You're gonna make me get this box now, aren't you?
Yeah, you got a strain sauce, and that is the custard. Yasmin Yeti, pink glazed donut, absolute lemon and lime. Mate, you've got tons of it coming to you, buddy. Absolute lychee cream, absolute pear guava, and bottle of Chubby's Choice glazed donut from me, along with the 6 short fills from Jana juice.
And on top of that, you got the full sample range of Absolute, another 150 ml of KOV juice, Chubby's Choice full sample pack, Coffee King salted caramel macchiato, Billiards berry soda, and Chubby's Choice tropical fruit. And a mug.
And a mug. That is one.
Well done, mate.
A nice little selection there to try, and probably different juices that you haven't tried as well, which is good.
Yeah, hopefully. Kelly's going to be kicking one of the kids out to make a vape room. Sounds like a bloody good idea, Kelly. Kate said, you okay, Pete? You look shattered. Huh? Bless.
Not really, not too tired. I went in the shop till about 12 and I had to go into a meeting with somebody. I was kept 2 meters away, don't panic. And then I came home for a sandwich and went down to the beach, picked my daughter up, and got home about 8 o'clock. Saturday, chilled out. Had a few little snacks. No, just chilled out. Not that tired now. I always look shattered. Getting old. I'm not young.
I've got to ask you, Pete, how old are you?
70,
I would say you're in your 50s.
72? No,
Still
54.
working hard.
54, I just look older. 1966, I was born.
Didn't something happen? Good
year.
Sorry? Yeah, something happened. Yeah. I was born in January.
You're only 12 years older than me.
Yeah, you've always had a bloody easier paper run than me.
I did.
That's because he's always doing the black math.
Connect 4 champ. No, I've had, yeah, my life's been pretty good. I've had a few ailments, but I've got over it, so it's all good.
Oh, bless you, mate. Onwards and upwards, isn't it always, Pete?
Yeah, I always try. Yeah, you can do the best you can. Like, I can't unload lorries anymore like I used to. But you can do different things, can't you, in life?
But that's what you had kids for, isn't it?
I retired actually when I was 30. Meant to live in Thailand.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'd stopped work at 30. But my dad unfortunately passed away. My mum was a bit lonesome, and I was a bit soft. And she kept coming out to Thailand, and she's good to go. Obviously, I love her dearly, and she's still alive. But every bloody supermarket we used to go around daily. I was sick of the sight of Carrefour. I was sick of the sight of Big C. I knew where everything was in every shop. So we came back. Me and Rosie wanted to come. It's not easy, like it, as I said, it's not easy in England, and even the visa woman, the sort of visa, she said to Rose, she said, in England it's self-service.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you mean you got to do everything yourself? In Thailand,
yeah.
We had our sister worked for us, our cousin, we had staff and that. But in England, you got to do everything you bloody self because obviously staff are so expensive.
Yeah.
So
one of Pete's favourite sayings,
Kay.
Only money. Kay wasn't happy with me the other day, Pete. I kind of nicked one of their sayings.
It's not their bloody sayings. All their sayings they've stolen off me in the first place.
She gave me hell on the live Friday night, bless her.
What was that?
Because I said, if I don't see you through the week, see you through the clouds.
They bloody stole that on me. I said that 3 years ago, that one.
Bastard.
I just keep forgetting the end of it.
I only said it to Kay though, as she was going. But I might start using that every live now just to wind her up.
It's good fun nicking everybody's ideas, isn't it? And putting a twirl on it, really. I enjoy it.
Yeah. Got to be done. And you're live tomorrow, aren't you?
I'm live doing a review tomorrow, 2 o'clock.
What are you reviewing tomorrow? Anything nice?
Just some fucking juice I've got on my shelf.
Don't you go bloody scoring it lower just because you got your butt kicked at Connect 4. I gave you one game, just remember that. So I didn't humiliate you.
I can't decide whether to do Coffee King or Simply Donut.
If I don't get all bloody 10s next time, you won't be getting 1 point.
I'll probably do Coffee King tomorrow.
Very nice.
Keep it for next week.
Yeah, it's all good fun. Everyone's got different opinions. I mean, the real scores come in from what shops sell. That's where the real score come in. Coffee King, Coffee King actually ain't all coffees. There's either 2 or 3 of them are desserts, but we couldn't find 5 coffees that we thought were good enough to go into the range when we were looking. So with the dessert ones, but it just sounded good, Coffee King. We just sort of played up. But the names, some in shops now, people don't really analyze the names like the reviewers do. Nobody ever comes in and like goes like, says, I can get this on the background. Nobody ever does that. You'd probably laugh at them if they did into shops. They just puff there, and it's a case of do they like it or don't they like it? You know, oh, cool, that's nice. Or oh no, don't like that. That's horrible. Or that's average. Or,
I was speaking to Cooper today about the Coffee King, and he said that it was popular when he had the shops. And he mentioned, well, he said he loves them all. So I can only imagine that
we put a lot of work into getting them. I mean, the coffee mocha is not a great seller in it. To be fair, the coffee mocha, the chocolate mocha is the slowest one, but. I think the other 4 sell well. I mean, it's shops take them on. They have them all, and obviously they reorder what they sold better of. It's not one of our. It's one of our slower ranges, to be truthful, because it's coffee. It's a very probably only 1 in 10 people come in shop would less than that, maybe 2 in 100 would say, "Oh, I like coffee vapes." It's not something you hear very often.
I wouldn't have bought a coffee vape, but I reviewed the Chubby Choice one last week, and I loved it.
That Chubby Choice coffee is a different level, really.
See, for me,
it's really nice.
The Chubby Choice one for me was one of the best coffees I've tasted.
Yeah, we sell lots of that into lots of different 3 or 4 different countries in their own brand. That is, we'd score that as coffee goes to 9. We'd score that as a coffee, and I'd probably find it disgusting. But it doesn't really matter what I'd find disgusting. It's only a matter of what sells. We get a lot of orders for that, and that the glazed donut that was in your bag just now, that's a 9.5. We sell that. See on that cabinet before we buy that in 5,000 bottles at a time. That glazed donut is the one on the shelf behind me. All the grey boxes. It's getting a bit low now. We're probably down to 3,000. I'll have to do another order of that because it needs to steep for a while. That one. Those sort of juices do need to sit for three months.
Right.
So to get to their best. A lot of
Kelly Marie there. She still loves the Polar Fruits. That's her favourite range.
I
haven't tried them yet.
I like the cold juices, so I'm looking forward to that.
People who've got shops, when they say, "Oh no, we don't want Polar Fruits, it's too cold," we say to them, "We'll give you samples. We'll give you 3 weeks flavour. Put them in your shop, and just occasionally you'll get somebody walk through that door who says, "Have you got anything really cold?" Yeah, and then they let them try it. Obviously, oh Christ, that's amazing. Then that customer's a customer forever on that juice, and they might tell one of their workmates. But 90% of people that juice wouldn't work for. You know, that's why I like reviewing that don't always work. 90% of people don't get that juice. It's meant to be It's meant to be. I ain't got a clue because I don't vape that sort of stuff. It's meant to be code. Even the manufacturers in Malaysia that made it, they thought we were going to OTT with a code, and we copied a couple of them from other juice that we knew were 9s and 10s. We sent the samples out, and everyone copies. What can you make something similar to this? Well, you'll see. I'll show a video of my next delivery that comes in, and that is not. I left Malaysia yet. You'll see how much of it we sell. So it's all juices. It's all in shops. It's all having an artillery to offer everybody that comes in. It's easy selling juices like I don't know, urethra and that. They're very easy to sell juices like bubble gums and that. But the other juices are more higher scoring technically, but they're more niche market.
Right.
So once people are on them, we on like Indie juice and that, we sell loads of those sort of juices because people that aren't sort of going into shops, they just see the reviews and that and they try them. So
I am looking forward to
let's get back to something sensible like bloody COVID.
COVID, that's far from sensible. And the government's legislations on that at the moment is extremely hard to understand and adhere by.
Yeah, it's hard.
even today, Sage, who have been telling the government the scientific facts, etc., 7 members of Sage today, even that top scientist bloke on the press conference, said that the government aren't listening to Sage and they're making moves too fast.
Yeah, it's so difficult, isn't it? I mean, I don't really watch the news much anymore because I can't cope with seeing poor Dominic getting slaughtered all the time. You know, and if you believe he done what he done for his child, no one can say nothing bad about her, because we all should do what we can for our children. I'd have certainly done that. You know, and what does annoy me about Facebook is people. My favourite saying: people in glasses, you shouldn't throw stones.
Mm-hmm.
You know, since this COVID, I've been to see my mum. I ain't gone close to her. I've gone and sat in her garden. No, I'm all right, thanks, darling. I've been to you know what I mean? I've been to Exmouth today to pick my daughter up. You know what I mean? What annoys me is when people do this, do that. And I see people out on the street everywhere, and it's I don't know, it makes me wonder, you know.
It's a hypocrite to get to me.
Kelly's just said something there, actually. That to me, I didn't send my daughter to school the last week before it broke down, because obviously I'm in a vulnerable position. I did think they were going on about shutting everything down. I thought schools is really sort of, you know, they may not die, the kids, because obviously they're going to be immune to a lot of things, but they could pass it on to the rest of the family who may. You know,
yeah.
I think for sure, like, I think now, even though my daughter's doing my head in, she might as well stay in until like the school holidays finish, like August, September, isn't it? And that'll clear it through. I don't see no point in going back for bloody 2 weeks or whatever they're going to plan to do.
No, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. But I think a lot of kids will. There's a lot of good parents out there, and all parents try their best, us included. But we're maybe a bit too soft, and they run circles around us. And have you done your homework, Joe? Yeah, I've done it. You know, and then the teacher phones up and says, "Oh, do you know Joe's not logged in for a week?" And I got, you know what I mean? So they try and pull the wool over your eyes. It's difficult.
But your lad's been a bit like that. It's a couple of days, isn't he, Steve?
Yeah, very much so.
Really, if you were in office work,
it's been hard work.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to keep on top of them because you don't want to keep having arguments all the time with him. Yeah. You try your best. To be truthful, if Joe would come down on the kitchen table, got up I said it before the COVID really broke down. I had a family meeting. I said, look, things happen in life. You've got to attack and do the best you can with whatever plan comes at you. So we sat around the kitchen table. I said, firstly, we all get up if we can't go nowhere. I mean, we did, but we can't go nowhere. We all get up early, have a shower, have some breakfast together, then do what we're going to do. And then if we're free at 2:00 in the afternoon, then we go off. Like Joe, sit around the kitchen table, do 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours work, not OTT. You know, Rose does what Rose does. Me and Ricky probably don't do an awful lot, but we're this plan, but it's sort of falling apart. I don't like it when my plans fall apart. Like I got home one day last week. I come home after the live normally. So let's say I come home at 2:00 and she was in bed, asleep. Then she wonders why I moaned.
Oh.
You know? She said, "You're always moaning." I said, "I don't like moaning." I said, "But you're forcing me to moan." You know? But I'm a reasonable chap. I know a lot of people might not think so. I'm a reasonable person, but you know, 2:00 in the afternoon, that's not right, is it?
No, there is a limit to how far kids can push you before you got to say something.
Yeah, it's getting to that limit every day now. We're close to our limit. But I don't want to, you know, I don't know. It's hard. Parents struggle with kids. Maybe it's our own fault. Maybe we've been too soft on them. I don't know. The best thing you can ever do for kids is advice.
I'll tell you what, right? If you spend, before my daughter moved out, she's 18 now. If you spent a day in our house, you would think me and her absolutely hated each other.
Yeah.
She knew exactly what to do to wind me up. And I used to bite every time. And my missus is going, just ignore her. I can't fucking ignore her. She's doing my head in.
Yeah. They got to, me too. So I know exactly what I mean. They got to have a last word. I'll tell anyone out there with young children, this is free advice. I should charge you really, but I'm going to give you this advice free. Try your best not to give them a tablet from an early age or a phone to play with. Just keep it away from them if you can. You know what I mean? I know you might get a few crying and moaning. That's including you, bloody Jamie. You try your best. It's not easy, and I wish I could have done it. But if you can succeed, because it's so easy, oh, that'll be right. Be quiet for an hour, play on your iPad or whatever. You know, I'm watching Coronation Street or whatever stupid program you might be watching. If you can avoid that, you know, that's free advice, really. I ought to charge for that, really.
We never had any of that stuff when we were kids.
That's right.
I was lucky. I was lucky. I was spoiled, and I was one of the first of my group of guys to have a mobile phone and stuff like that. But I never had anyone a fucking phone because none of them had phones. But you used to go out and find stuff to do, and we used to get up to all sorts. All right, we used to get into trouble all the time and stuff like that. But we were out and about. But all the kids now are always at home on their PlayStations and all that, and on their tablets or phones. Nobody sees each other anymore.
No.
And this lockdown would have made that easier for them as well.
Yeah. I used to have a Commodore 64 that I used to play like stupid games like Football Manager and that on. But yeah, I don't think you got so deep into it as what you do. It is sad and it's worrying. You know, they walk along. I mean, you know where you park, Stuart, behind the shop. The amount of times you nearly run people over on that road because they're walking along a road. It's a road. You know, where you pulled in behind and parked behind the shop. It's a road. It's clearly a road. And you walk and they're walking and they look at you when you're driving out as if say, what are you driving down here for? And I think, well, it's a road. But they're busy walking along a road playing with their phones. They're bloody stupid. When I came back from Thailand, they started having those white things in their ear. And for a while, I thought I was going mad. I thought these people were walking around talking to themselves. I didn't realise what they were. Like, you know, those white things.
I don't know if you gentlemen just seen Ali's comment, but it seems to be kicking off over the other side of the pond. I'm just having a quick look through the news now.
Yeah, I'll put the news on in a minute. My telly's turned on. I don't hardly watch any telly, but I do watch a bit of news. I'll put the...
It was from 2 nights ago. Some black dude in Minnesota or Minneapolis, can't remember which, got arrested and the police used force, knelt on his neck, and he stopped breathing and died. And the 4 policemen have been sacked, and America are proper going off on one about it. I seen it earlier tonight, rioting, and they're just smashing police cars up, buildings on fire.
How does that help anyone, especially in the situation that we're in now? Setting fires and looting and
Trouble is, when they do it in one place, it's copycat. Remember the trouble we had in England about 5 years ago?
Yeah, the London riot.
Yeah, the London riots, and they've done it in Bristol. I'm not a big fan of the media, to be honest with you. I think they're not the nicest of people. They're always looking for problems, like over poor old Dominic, and you know they're looking for the negative and everything. You know, sometimes you know, and then like saying, "Oh, there's a riot in Bristol." Well, all the young lads in Manchester think, "Oh, Christ Almighty, we don't want to be left out of this one." You know, in bloody the bigger cities. There was even on the Facebook that there was going to be riots in Exeter. There was people trying to insert an Exeter like a Gentile place in it. You know, it's like sort of like it's not like a real small city, but it's not like a lot of trouble. There was talk, but I'm sure there was in Plymouth because Plymouth's a bigger city, you know.
No, we didn't have no issues, did we? Luckily,
no, we never in Exeter, but there was talk of that.
Hey Stuart,
I do know there was talk of it.
If they do kick off in Exeter and start rioting and looting, do you fancy a drive up?
Yeah.
If that happened in Exeter, we would do what we needed to do to any extreme.
I changed my.
I wouldn't let no. I'm only joking. No, you weren't joking. I would be prepared to do time to stop somebody taking anything of mine if I knew they were planning to take it.
I ain't gonna lie. The first thing I bought once this lockdown started was I bought a crowbar at work, not for rioting purposes, but for home defence.
To be fair, the worst trouble I've seen in Plymouth and Exeter is when it's Argyle versus Exeter.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
That bopper kicks off big time.
Back in the 80s, when I was a lad, I went for a spell, and I loved that when I was obviously could move quicker than 1 mile an hour. And it used to be the highlight of the year when Argyle. It normally was on Boxing Day or New Year's Day, one of them, sure, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a highlight of the year, Argyle.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Yeah. So
we used to have to come up on the train, get off at Newton Abbot, and get a bus to Exeter because the police were always waiting at Exeter.
And I remember your main crew. This you are not going to want to hear. Walked into the wrong pub in Exeter.
Yeah.
Your main crew, I don't know what they were called. They walked into our main gang.
TCE.
I don't know what they're called, but it was a H troop in Exeter. They walked into that pub one day.
Yeah.
And there was a few problems. Do you remember that, Stuart? In a Heaventry?
I do.
But when it got to the gate,
I do.
So you got wasted that day. Truthfully, you got blown away. But when it came to the game, Plymouth used to win in the battles. You know what I mean? They actually used to try and stand their ground, but we used to be outnumbered. Plymouth could come up, maybe have 1,000 people that would be prepared to stand their ground. Actually, might have 400 or 500.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good old days. That was.
Oh yeah, that was good. Good.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the highlight of the year. That Boxing Day, we used to look forward for ages. Plan our attack.
Yeah.
All our plans normally went wrong. But...
Owen, got that song on CD now. Just want to say thank you. It's much better than the actual version. Diamond.
He asked for a version of a song for a very special occasion.
Right. We on the same wavelength?
Yeah.
Bless. Owen has promised to do a song on our Late Night Live on Wednesday as well, ain't you?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get your vocal talents then.
And Pete's going to do my backing singing, dancing and that.
Yeah, I can do some dancing. I've had a few times. I'm good at break dancing. Spinning around in my head.
We want to see that on the shop. I think that's the next thing.
That's the next live Monday. Pete breakdancing. I heard it here first.
Body popping. Yeah.
When I used to get drunk in Thailand, I got quite good at Thai dancing. They move all their arms like this when I was paralytic. Yeah.
Anybody got any videos of that, Pete, that we could see?
No, good videos of me out there with bloody snakes around my head and things like that, which ain't really what I do when I was sober. Yeah, it's a lovely place, Thailand, but it's not so good as it was 20 years ago in respects of the currency's not so good, the government's not really good for, although a lot of people still live there, not really very foreigner orientated, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'll be on Vapor's Got Talent, don't you worry about that. I ain't got no talent, but I'm sure I can think of something.
I'm on.
Sorry?
I'll be sending my video in the next couple of days, Kelly.
Oh. Get Pete 2,000 runners and he will. Yeah.
That should be good, that talent thing, because people come up with different talents, can't they? Be interesting to see.
Well,
hopefully they get a good mix.
I said that I would do it, but the only real talent I've got is doing my helicopter trick. So I'm gonna show that. See how that works.
That should be good.
Give us a preview, Owen.
It's only a little helicopter.
I'm not even going to make a comment on that.
If you want a real wildlife, what you want to do, Jamie, what you need to do is fire another child in while you got time.
What's that be?
Fire another child in.
No.
They're bloody easy when they're that age, Jamie. I don't know what you're on about.
See, I'm all right. Yeah, I'm only 34, but my missus is the wrong side of 40 now, and we're not even thinking about it.
Oh, you're a toy boy, right?
Yeah, I like the older woman.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's all I could get at the time, and I've just kind of stuck with her.
It's all that was on Tinder that night.
Well, she had a car, she had a job, she had a flat, and I was like, "Oh, Kirsty, I'm getting out of mine and going in to live with her."
Oh, she ain't bloody listen to rewatch his videos. You'll be out on the bloody street. You'll be living Stuart's favourite.
The only way that she would hear about this is if Kirsty was watching, and because Kirsty's unconscious, I know I'm safe.
Hey, Stuart won't want you living in his vape room. It's nice and tidy.
But then I've just heard it all.
What's that?
Yeah, but I'm your mate. You know, bros before ladies.
Yeah.
Not very well to finish that off.
What happens in the vape cave stays in the vape cave.
Yeah.
You could always get your dressing gown back on. Nope.
Yeah.
No. Let's not see his baby elephant.
That was worrying that night.
Look at the naked can and the and the lingerie.
Actually, that was quite soul building for a few people because they actually felt like having just a little willy was acceptable after seeing your one, Jamie.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with micro penis.
It's true. That might be on your next parcel.
Can't be that bad. It filled a pram, didn't it?
Yeah, filled a pram. That's all I had to do.
That's true.
Oh, there you go. You heard it first. Kelly and Sean doing a duet. Vapors Got Talent. Maybe Sean doesn't know that, but
yeah, I think there's lots of people who can sing and that. And I'm not one of them, but if I was, I could sing, but I can't. So
surely you can't enter your own competition, though. That's a bit of favouritism.
It's only a bit of fun, isn't it? I think you're having separate judges on there or something. I think, was you a judge, Jamie?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm just going to watch and laugh at Owen.
I could have got somebody to be a judge very easily if they asked me.
I just thought there were some judges or something. I don't know.
There's a few numbers on my phone that would probably do a favour.
Oh, that man you know from Britain's Got Talent. Hey, where did he come on? No, was it Britain's Got Talent? Or
yeah, I've got a mate from there as well, but X Factor, Stevie from X Factor.
Yeah.
He's all right. Bit of a dick, but he's all
right. Stephen Murray couldn't hold a tune in a bucket. And Ashley got herself a toy boy. Is he battery operated, Ashley, or?
I can't sing for shit, and no, she won't be entering. Got judges started. Good. I got a funny feeling one of the judges might be on the screen, you know.
I don't know. I just do as I'm bloody told. If anybody want me to judge, I'll judge.
If Pete is a judge, I think he owes me one for fucking beating me tonight.
Yeah,
just remember, it was close. You got 1 point.
So hang on, does that mean you lost on purpose because Pete is judging, so he'll favour you on Wednesday?
I don't know that he's judging. I'm just guessing that, you know.
Just covering your bases.
Oh, is it on this Wednesday? Is it?
He's like the Simon Cowell of the vaping world, so it would only be right to have him as a judge.
Yeah, we might discover somebody. We want big things.
That's true.
Kelly, is it this Wednesday or next Wednesday? My memory is
it that soon?
I don't know, I'm not sure.
Next Wednesday, isn't it? 11th.
Well, it might be next Wednesday.
The 11th. That rings a bell. So that means there's going to be another Bonanza on Wednesday night then.
Thursday.
That's what I meant.
Bloody lives on all the time now, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you don't get a book them in. I bloody swerved my bloody Saturday afternoon one to throw in.
Thursday the 11th.
That's it.
You stole my bloody spot, Owen. 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon.
To be fair, I prefer the Saturday morning show.
I actually it works out better for me.
Yeah, he's a good warm up. He's a good warm up.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, that's what we do when you on Monday.
I'm just disappointed in my bloody people not coming in and messing you up today. Stupid questions. I should have a word on my next live.
It will come. It will come for sure.
No, I only wanted to do stupid questions tonight in case you beat me at Connect Full.
was never going to happen though, was it? Let's be honest.
I actually did think I was on my chance because I have been looking at videos to remind myself. But I couldn't do anything. I couldn't do anything I wanted to do because he was already ahead.
I used to play this game for money against bar owners in Thailand. People with quite big money. We used to play for quite good money. Yeah. So I don't remember ever losing. But I haven't played for 10 years. That's the truth. Because they all think everything's down to luck. Connect Four is not luck. Connect Four is where you put the pieces. And that's stupid. But the rolling the dice game was luck that they used to play. So I used to play some of that to give them false sense of security. And then move on to the heavy artillery of the Connect Four. I've been selling gold, paying me in gold, giving me gold chains, all sorts. Yeah. I couldn't get the hustle out of me. I can't help hustling people when it comes to gambling.
Pete, I reckon, mate, you should be writing a book on your life. We need a Peter autobiography.
I've been up to a few things.
That would be a read and a half.
Yeah, it's getting old now. That's the trouble, but I can't do what I used to do. But
should make a movie. Get Ricky to play you when you were younger and that.
All I'm trying to do now is trying to teach Ricky how to turn a pound into 120.
Yeah.
And turn that 120 into 150. That's all I'm worried about. I'm not worried about money, anything. You know?
No, it's nice that you're passing that ethic down to
down
to the next generation, mate.
Yeah,
absolutely. There's a lot of kids these days, they don't understand the value of a pound.
No. It's tough world out there. You know what I mean? You've got to, you make your breaks. It's hard, hard for a lot of people. We got a lot of people, life's not easy. Sometimes I see a lot of people bugging around until they get to 30. Well, that's between 15 and 30 is your easiest time to make money.
Yeah.
You've
got no pressure of wives and bloody moaning kids. I done very well I messed around a bit till I was 18, but till I was 30, I done quite well. But that is your time. Your mind, your body's fit, your mind's sharp. You just go home. We live with your mum and dad, which I was. Everything's sharp. There's nothing against you. Problems with bloody kids, problems of health. That's always the best way to. I know you three have passed that power period.
I was going to say, yeah, cheers, Pete. We got no hope now. Thank you.
But if there is any youngsters out there, that's your time. And I said, Ricky, now's your time, mate. I said, might sound like you want to be doing this one, but by 30, you could be sitting on the beach with your feet up. Just hearing your phone pinging every 2 seconds, which is the way forward, like online and that. Hopefully he listens. I'm sure he will. He's doing well at the moment.
Ideal. I'm just going to wait for Hanky Panky's next post.
I just said to Pete the other day that Ricky's proper coming out. He's proper doing his thing now. Like, it's good, like.
He was a good salesman from a long time before Ricky. The only trouble was he went a bit OTT. I had to say to him, Ricky, sometimes you just take it slow. I don't like when customers have been in that first shop that you two have been in. The other shops, they just do what they want. I pass bloody caring about them, really. But we want to give in the shops. We had 600-700 5-star reviews, and there was the first shop in the country to do anything like that before the online anything, because we wanted people to stop smoking. And we had 7 staff in there working in that shop. It was that busy. And I'd be there sort of overlooking things. And if ever I saw any member of staff like trying to sell them something like that when they could have sold them something cheaper, I would bollock them. And they'd think, fucking hell, I'm only trying to make you money. I said, I don't want to make money today. I want to make money long term. It's not about today. It's about long term relationships with people. And hundreds of those staff customers still come in. you know what I mean? They ring up on the line. Oh no, we want to buy stuff off you. You stopped us smoking. It's a big thing stopping someone smoking, because technically, I know like people might think I'm joking when I'm on my lives. I'm not really joking. You know, you can save people's lives in this game. Do you know what I mean? We've had people that have been very, very complicated people to stop smoking. Oh, I can't do it because I cough. We've all coughed. You really got to sit them down, make them a coffee, and explain what's going wrong. You know, and I've spent hours with people, and they're probably bored senseless. But I said, the minute anything goes wrong, I've even given people who bought one set another set, so nothing will go wrong. The minute anything goes wrong, phone me up or get back in the shop, because this 1,000,000% works. You know, 1,000,000%. There's no doubt in there, unless you've got a PG intolerance, that might not work. But you can stop smoking. Even idiots like me that was smoking 40 cigarettes for 30, 40 years. You know, we know it's bad for you. You know, like you three are all sort of middle ages. You've obviously, you know, while you were smoking, you knew it was bad. You weren't.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the annoying customers, because we used to sell like cigarette papers, and because before we were like a discount shop, they come in and say, buy cigarette papers, and they'd see the shop round with people, and they'd be looking around in amazement, and them coming in for their cigarette papers. And like whoever was on the till would say, yeah, e-cigarettes are all the rage now. And they say silly things like, oh, you don't know what they're doing to you. And then you think, well, yeah, but 90,000 people a year die through smoking.
Yeah.
So do you know what I mean? But we've even converted people like that off of we've saved a few souls, so I can go to sleep, and if I don't wake up in the morning, I know I'll end up in heaven. You know?
Yeah. Bless you. I have treated my message, because my message is a heavy smoker.
Four table up in the sky.
Well, your prime example is Stuart. You were smoking till 5 minutes ago, weren't you?
Who?
Yeah, literally.
Stuart, yeah.
A few months now. I think I've been about 2 months now.
You know, the biggest problem with people not smoking is sometimes people who's got one of these big puffing machines, like would include you three in that, they're blowing like big plumes of smoke, but they're sometimes not getting enough nicotine. That's a problem. That's why the pods have been good. Their bodies I've seen people walking along a road with like a puffing machine, as let's call it, puffing it like 10 times, like within a minute, because their brain's trying to get nicotine out of the machine. It don't work, and then they come back moaning about the coil, obviously, which is a pain in the ass. But the truth of the matter is, they need a machine with higher nicotine, like what I've got, or like the pods you've got, and you know, and just you don't see on my lives. I might have a puff every minute. Like I couldn't keep puffing this. I'd feel giddy. There's a lot of nicotine in this, so it works for me. It stops me smoking. So many people, my friend's got one of these big machines, and you've got to sit down and explain, yeah, you can have one of them, but really you need like T20S's. We've sold hundreds of thousands, well, no, tens of thousands of them, I imagine. It's the best machine in that category. And now the pods are taken over, realistically. So you sell some of the pods, like an Athens, which seems to be the best in the market. The RPM was good. We all analysed the best machine with least problems. Okay, you professional vapors, you would understand what the problem was. But when you've got somebody who's only got like a £40 budget, and you've got to sell them one machine, and they go home and things go wrong, but you'd look at it and think, oh, you've got other machines to puff on while you're looking at it. That's the biggest problem in the vape game. People spend their budget. That old bloody stupid thing don't work. I'll get some fags again. That's the biggest problem in the industry.
Yeah.
You know, which is,
that's why I've now just treated my message to.
It was the pods that stopped me smoking.
It's like Hanky said there. I was when I was up the road last seeing my parents, I went into the shop with my dad, and he bought 100 fags, and it was something stupid like 60 or 70 quid for 100 fags. And I thought, fucking hell. When I was a kid, it was like £2 for a packet of 20 Lammer and Butler or whatever.
Yeah.
I used to sell them in school, make a fortune on. But
yeah, that's what we used to do. 42p for 10 red bands.
42p, Christ, mate, you must be older than me, sure. I remember my first pack of fags. I'd have been about 16, 88p.
Jeez.
Yeah.
10 fags were £1.15. That's what I remember.
Yeah. My corner shop used to sell fags individually. I think they were like 10p each, something like that.
The ice cream man used to do that when he came around.
Yeah, I think they did down here as well, yeah. That's
I'm
probably
sure
you. That's probably
Get on, Kelly.
I'm sure my dad used to tell me that for 5p he could get 5 Woodbine matches and into the cinema.
Yeah.
For like 5p.
Woodbine with those green ones. My gran used to smoke them.
Mm.
And another thing that annoys you when you're in a vape shop as well is when people come in to buy something else, like we sell a few other bits and they're not much, like very strong black bags, which we've always sold. They come in and say, oh, my granddad used to smoke and he lived to 97. And I think, well, what do you want me to do about that? Congratulations. do you know what I mean? Lots of people that smoked didn't get to 97. You know, it ain't going to get everybody. It's not going to get everybody. Ashley's been amazing. So you should never go back now, Ashley. You've gone past the hardware. No. Like, obviously, Steve Hanky Panky's not going to be. He's like a professional vapor with 10 years. He'd be daft to go back. And Ashley, really, that first year, once you can get through that, she understands it stopped her for a year. So nothing should change. It's that first couple of weeks it can all go wrong. You know, when you say, I've tried e-cigarettes, it didn't work, but they haven't got them to work. Obviously Ashley's worked, so she should never have another fag. I started
smoking when I was 13, and when I stopped would have been 10 years ago. And I was on 40 a day. And I never touched one at all until we lost a close family friend a few months ago. And I came out of the funeral into the car and I took one out of my dad's pocket and I smoked it. And for the week, I maybe had one a day, and then I was like, and the last one, I've still got it here, keep it on my shelf.
Yeah.
I broke it, put it on the shelf, and that's it. Never touched it again. And I couldn't stand it, the smell of it and all that. And I never thought I'd be one of them people who would say, I can't stand the smell of it and can get that away from me.
Well, I think the person who invented this vaping, I mean, I know it's not down to one person, but in 100 years' time, we'll be known as possibly the world's biggest saver of people. We'll all be gone.
Yeah.
Some of you lot might be alive, but I'll be up in vape heaven. But
Nobel Prize winner.
Possibly know? Now look back at that, and the people that have poo-pooed it, like some of these doctors say we don't know, shame on them. You know what? And that's what I see them saying, oh, but this and that. I think shame on you. You're saying that, and people that don't understand are going to continue smoking. That person may die. You know what I mean? Because of what you've said. You know, we know that it's 95% at least better than smoking. So shame on anybody that does say that, because they're just like these trolls that are attacking Dominic at the moment. They're just putting their opinion different to everybody else. You know, the government have said 97% better, and they're only leaving that 3% for any, you know, not sure things. It's just something's come along. You're basically not burning tar. You get nicotine without burning tar. You're addicted. If ever I lost that machine, I'll be bloody climbing the walls. You're still addicted.
Somebody said to me today that apparently people have been talking that the vapor that you put out can be passing on the coronavirus and all this stuff. And I thought, people don't have a clue. Yeah. But people don't have a clue.
That Dr. Hillary on the breakfast time, he's a very sensible bloke. Every time I listen to that bloke, he's I don't know whether you lot like him or not, but I find him very sensitive, a very clever bloke. He seems to understand many situations. And 5 or 6 years ago, he was saying things like, well, look, we know there's nicotine in there, but the bit that kills you ain't in here.
No.
You know, but the tar is not in here. So really, it stands to reason that it's going to be better. You know, he was saying that 6-7 years ago. You know, so good on people like that understand. Don't look for the negatives. Let's look at the positive. The bit that's going to get you ain't in here.
Yeah.
So
absolutely. And it is, if you're smart about it, it is cheap in the long run as well. So saves on toothbrush.
Yeah, we've got customers who come in and they keep track of what they saved, and some of them like $8 grand, $10 grand.
Yeah.
I said that's great. They come in and spend. don't know, 30, 50 quid a month or whatever they spend on e-cigarette stuff, stock up. And there's so many advantages with it. Like even when you're driving, you ain't going to keep. When I used to drive to Bristol before I stopped smoking, and I smoked sort of 8 fags by the time I got to Bristol, and didn't really want them. It's just habit. Whereas with an e-cigarette, it just goes in the pot wherever it goes. You pick it up every minute or so, have a puff, put it back in.
It's exactly. We had that exact same conversation, didn't we, Stu? When we took your daughter up to Nottingham.
Yeah. 4-hour drive
each way.
4-hour drive. I'd have gone through 20 fags up and back easy, because when you're driving, it's boredom.
Yeah. The only thing that does concern me a little bit about all these flavours and that is some people possibly could be over nicotine in themselves. You know, they were smaller. You know what I mean? Just smoking it for the flavour. Then they're still. So a lot of the real sensible ones would be on 0 nicotine in certain things if they're just doing it for the flavour, and maybe have a pod next to them with a decent amount of nicotine in, so they could sort of, you know, which, you know, that's sort of going a bit deep into it. But if you wanted, I mean, people who want to get off there, that was another big problem as well. People would be on 18 mg and they'd come in after 2 weeks, so I need 11 now, I'm going to go to 11. I say, really? Are you sure? No, I'm not trying to push e-liquid here, but it might have sounded like I was. But the problem is it's a big drop if you're used to 18. And I said, you may use it quicker. This may happen. I'd say, why don't you perhaps get half 11 and half 18 and do that for 2 weeks? It might have sounded like I was trying to get more money out of them, but we generally wasn't. No. And that's a better way to drop down, because the amount of people that went to the 18, they come back in and they say, what you said last week was 100% right. You know, we dropped down too quick. We need to get back in between.
Yeah. See, what I've done is the pods definitely stopped me smoking totally on 20 milligram. Now I tend to buy more 10 milligrams, and I have 20 milligram in this pod and 10 milligram in this pod. And every so often I'll go to the 20 just to get that nick hit and then keep on the 10s.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, I mean, you've obviously worked it out for yourself. Some people don't quite work it out. They just puff whatever they've got. They puff it like, just puff it, sort of randomly, which obviously they're not sort of analysing it too much. But main thing is, and loads of people.
Yeah, that's what I found as well, Dan. I don't puff and pant as much. And it's
no, 100%. We get a lot of older people saying that. They say, Christ almighty. And they say, I feel so much better. And I said, well, that's amazing, really, because you're getting older.
Yeah.
So in theory, you should be feeling worse, shouldn't you? You know, as you're getting like 50s and 60s, your health should be getting worse, but their health's getting better. We see it all the time. And some of these people that go on telly and talk about it, I think really you need to come and work in a vape shop and understand it. You know, really analyze it properly. You know, what's happening. I mean, so you can't save everybody. Not everybody. Some people just are set in their mind that they're going to smoke, and that's unfortunately. But it's not great when somebody gets that dreaded word. You know, it's not a great way to go. We had a customer come in one day who'd just been to the doctors. Lovely chap he was, and had been having pains and that, and he started vaping too late. You know. Very sad, but it happens all the time. When it's too late, it's too late,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm finding a lot of people as well, though, that even with the salts, for instance, and you were one of them, Stuart, were on 20 milligram salts. But if the flavour is stronger, you go for the flavour and drop your nicotine. And you were on the
100%.
So, and it's the same with the juice. If you don't really need all that nicotine in the juice and you like the juice, just enjoy it for the juice and you'll get used to the lower nicotine, just like Pete says.
Night, Ashley. Take care, love.
Night.
Good night, Ash.
Yeah,
you gentlemen are aware that it's 25 to 1, aren't you?
Yeah, it's difficult. I mean, it's nice, especially when you get friend. Like, obviously, everyone's got friends, apart from myself, obviously. It's nice if you can stop some of your friends that are smoking. You explain, like my mum, my sister, and my mum was 75. She went into hospital. 75. She went into hospital. And I obviously set her up with like stealth machines that she could smoke in the hospital. All sorts of plans I had. She's come out of hospital. She's not smoked since. We had to go in and change her coils for her because she's a bit dopey. But my sister, she vapes, and when the coil runs out, she just buys a new machine. I said, "You must have got hundreds of bloody machines with coils of $250. Why do you keep buying?" I mean, obviously we do a deal because it's my sister, begrudgingly, but. Yeah, why'd you keep? I said, you must have bring the machines in. We'll charge them up for you. I don't want to keep you spending money on bloody new machines every time your call runs out. That's the worst thing as well. When people are too money conscious that they won't get a second machine, they'll buy like a T20S and they'll believe that machine's going to last. When it goes wrong, we get tons of people in the morning, not every morning, some morning, sat outside that the world's ended. And you think, well, if you actually listened to what I said, the world wouldn't have ended. You'd have had two machines. So you'd have just thought, oh, bloody hell, I'm going to go to the vape shop and be puffing away on the other one. They won't part with the money for that second machine. That's not upsetting, that's fact. If you've got two machines, when one goes down, you're not going to be so. I mean, obviously, you lot have got probably 700 machines, so you're not the people, you already understand that. But a lot of people who walk into shops don't get that.
Always got to have a backup. Always.
Yeah.
I see Steve Elephant's comment. That one kind of hit home with me a bit. Never touched a cigarette again after seeing what it done to my dad. Got end-stage COPD. He can't walk up the path without stopping, gasping for air. Well, that's after I lost my nan, COPD, and that's when I was like, I'm vaping full time now and work my way down.
That's a good one to stop people. We've not seen that. That's not what stopped me. What stopped me was my kids saying that advert used to bring tears to my eyes. I'm a bit of a softie, really.
Don't smoke around your kids once.
Yeah, that when there's that door. I mean, we're all gonna go. But when that girl says, "Oh, Dad, I wish you were at my wedding," do you know? I think, look at it.
Yeah,
you know,
proper tugs.
Yeah, I mean, we may go with something else. We can't sort of stop everything, but when that's really, you know what I mean? People, that was the best advert I ever thought. I thought that's got to hit some hard, not financially. I wasn't worried about that, but I just thought that was a well thought out advert because that's playing to everybody's, not everybody's, but it's,
obviously now I got my little one. I want to be there for all her life events. So
yeah, that's right. Well, at least do your best. You know what, we can't all sort of like plan what we're going to be doing, can we? But at least you know what I mean. At least you trying a bit, like
got the fags down. Next one is a weight loss. So all three of us can sit on a sofa next time, Pete.
One of the teachers at my daughter's school, my Joanna's school, was talking about vaping to the class, and Joanna came back to me, and the teacher was obviously anti-vapor. And I really wanted to go into that school and say to that lady, sit down, we need to have a talk. You're preaching this to these kids in school.
You can fall on the carpet.
And they'll be on to bloody cigarettes before you know it. Get your facts right. You're only a teacher. You're not a bloody god or anything. You're telling these people wrong information. I was really, really close to doing that. I was really, really angry. I thought you were going to get, because they were all smoking. I go to pick my kid up from school, and they're all smoking. And then you got teachers saying, "Oh, don't vape." So, it's not a great plan. They shouldn't be doing either, obviously.
No.
But if parents have got a 16-year-old kid or something, and they go and buy them a vape, these are things that are thought about by people that do care. But it annoys me when people that don't know all the facts, jump on their high horse and say, "Oh, you might as well smoke." It's the same as vaping. It's not. That's clear, you know.
I had it one night. I was doing a concert with Stevie, and he came off stage, and I went up and done a bit. And when I came off, I was vaping, and this woman came out. She wouldn't leave me alone all night, and she kept saying, "You need to stop that. You don't know what you're putting in your body." And I'm like,
"Yeah,
get a fucking grip, man." You know what I mean? I'm not standing outside smoking 20 fags, am I? You know what I mean?
That's very annoying. That attitude, very annoying.
Yeah.
And normally it's the ex-smokers as well that like that. Yeah. I mean,
the ones that gave up without it.
Yeah, the ones that gave up with it. And I say to some people sometimes that come in the shop, I don't not really that much now, but we'll say to people, maybe you best give up the old-fashioned way. Do you know what? If you're not prepared long-term to understand that these things will go wrong with your machines and buy juice. When some people come in and say, "Oh, this is bloody more expensive than smoking," I'm thinking, well, what were you smoking? You know what I mean? Someone like me, I reckon it wouldn't cost someone like me. Say I was a normal, well, I am normal, but not that normal. Say I was going to the shop and buying what I needed. I don't reckon it would cost me no more than £15 a week, realistically. And I'd have a couple of machines, enough liquids. You know, £15 is not that expensive. Some of them want to do it. It's not free vaping. Obviously, you lot all know, and obviously all the people are watching because they keep buying stuff. But some people think they start worrying about the price too quick and not worrying so much about their health. They were obviously getting dodgy tobacco from Poland or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, if you're buying it all legitimately, I mean, people, you easily spend £10 to £15 a day.
Yeah.
Near enough when you're smoking.
Well, I used to spend £15 a day. I used to get 2 packs. I bet this was 7-8 years ago. 2 packs of Marlboro Red. They'd last 40 cigarettes. Would last me just over a day. So you know what I mean? It's £100 a week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I was 40 a day. Yeah. I was running the hotels and the pubs.
Yeah.
I was smoking like a fucking chimney.
It'd be a lot more than that now. I'd imagine 2 packs a day now could be 25 quid. Couldn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Not crazy. Tonight, Pete. Not tonight. PMT.
Are you got any freebies tonight?
We just done 1,700. Just done 1,750 mils of juice.
Oh, come on, Jimmy. Do a couple of fucking mod giveaways, you tight bastard. Come on.
I've had 2 drinks. If I've had a third, then I would have, but I've run out of Coke. So not
Stuart's
tonight.
got a nice show behind there. You can clear that show while he's on the live.
Yeah. That's all for review.
Option one of the bugs is behind you, Jamie.
Come on, don't be a bloody tight wad.
Option one of the bugs is behind you.
One of the
bugs that's behind you. Just pick a bug and auction it. There's probably a couple of fucking grams worth in it.
Probably a load of empty boxes in it.
Empty crisp bugs, isn't that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? One day we're going to see that bloody Jamie's room, and it's going to be like Shira's, spotlessly clean.
He wants to make me an offer on the contents of my Sainsbury's bag. Bear in mind, the bag is 10p alone.
I reckon there's half a packet of donuts probably in there.
Moldy donuts, yeah.
I'll just took out my bin to be fair, and it bloody stinks.
That's all he's used tissues.
That's why it's under the desk. Mr. Hanky Panky is off to bed, and I think that is sounding like a damn good idea. He's off to watch a film even.
I think I'm
going to put the news on, watching.
Good night, Steve.
For an hour.
I'm the same. Take the old medication and watch the telly for a bit.
Oh shit! I didn't have my tablets today. Oops. Oh well.
Work to do, but I can wait till tomorrow.
Sod it. We'll see you again at 2 o'clock tomorrow, Owen.
You certainly will.
You could live tomorrow. You two live tomorrow night?
No, it's the
we're back. Monday tomorrow night. We're back Monday night, 8 o'clock, with Iced It and a chance for everyone to get on the wheel for the end of the month.
Oh yeah, good.
That starts again Monday.
No, we're easing down on live now. It takes up a lot of time. We're easing down a bit on our lives at wholesale. I might do a few this week, but easing down. I'd sooner have the other groups do more lives really, and we haven't really got a lot of time really. I mean, it's been handy while the shutdown's on to shift through. It's been handy for shifting through a lot of our dummy brands. That have gone into other stuff, so we've cleared a lot of them down. And then we can get fresh brands into the shops that are in different brands. So
I'll give you a phone before lunchtime.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Hannah, and I'll message you tomorrow, dude. I'll let you get to bed. I won't pester your inbox tonight.
Good night, all.
And see you in tomorrow, and we'll see us again on Monday night, 8 o'clock-ish. Take care, guys.
Sleep well, all.
Good night.